The Wampus Cats are on the road again tonight. This time a trip to East Arkansas to take on the Marion Patriots over at Marion High School. I'm Jeff Matthews. Thank you for watching Wampus Cat football tonight on Conway Corp. It is brought to you by Conway Regional Health System. And the Cats had a rough trip to Northwest Arkansas last week, a 41-17 loss to the Bentonville Tigers. 344 miles now to the east is where we're playing tonight's game against Marion. They are a team that is 2-0. Victories over Wynn and Harding Academy by a combined score of 111-34. And the Patriots would love nothing more than to get a victory over a big-time 7A school as they finish their non-conference season, and we do the same. So we'll see how it all plays out tonight. When we come back, I'll be joined by Levi Gilbert and Tim Roach. They are the voices of the Wampus Cats, and we'll have our roundtable discussion with them. They will be joined by Josh Vences in the senior spotlight. Also, Coach Buck James will talk to Levi and Tim as he does every week, and then I'll be back with a look at the 7A Central Report. Then it's kickoff from Marion High School. It's all coming up tonight on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
The Conway Regional Health System pregame show continues. We are in week 2. It's the third game. That's because we have week 0. I hope somebody at some point changes that in my lifetime. It's so terribly confusing, but it is our third game, guys, and we are 1-1. Convincing victory over Jonesboro. Very difficult trip to Northwest Arkansas, 1-1, and now a trip 344 miles the other direction to Marion. Let's talk about Bentonville. It was a difficult trip in a lot of ways, not the least of which was on the scoreboard, Levi.
Yeah, they're the number 2 team in the state for a reason. I think that was obvious when you watch the game. Just the physicality up front. I mean, not many teams are going to make our guys look small up front, but Bentonville is certainly one of them. We'll see another one like that, on down the line in week 10. We're going to see some guys that are going to make us look small this week too, but we'll get to that in a minute. Just the physicality, the discipline, they're strong in all the areas where we're not yet strong. And I say not yet because I'm not giving up on anything. We can get there. We can make some gains, but it's gonna take a lot of work. And it's a strange thing to be at this point of the season and feeling the sting of a loss because it hasn't happened in the Buck James era here in Conway. So that's an interesting wrinkle. It's interesting to see how the team's going to respond. Every time he's lost a game, we either had a bye immediately after or the season was over. So we've never really seen a Buck James team have to respond the very next week. So a lot of strange things going on with the season right now. Tim can speak to Bentonville even more than I'm doing right now, but a lot of strange things going on. But I'm strangely excited about it because it's going to be things that we haven't seen before, and we're going to really see so much earlier in the season, what is this team made of? A lot of times we haven't figured that out until the end of the season. We're going to know really soon what this team is made of. And for some reason that has me strangely excited.
Well, it was, for me, it was the game really defined itself right away when we made a big play defensively and then could not move the ball at all and had to settle for a field goal. That was kind of my, okay, this may be a lot tougher than what I thought. But also, we didn't make any plays. I mean, after that one turnover that we created early in the ball game, we really didn't do much. We only scored 1 touchdown offensively, and defensively, we did some good things. I thought defensively in the second half, we ran the ball well in the second half. Trey Harris had a great night. But really, outside of maybe 2 or 3 other moments in the game offensively, just really didn't do much. And that was a little concerning. But to Levi's point, they've had a very short week to get some things corrected. This is a young team and it's an inexperienced team. We'll know a lot more after a visit to a very good Marion team.
So just some transparency here. We record these interviews on Thursday, the day prior to the game. And so I'm going to reference something that was in this morning's newspaper, which means the Thursday newspaper. And that's the news about Wesley Tapp. The Arkansas Democrat Gazette reporting 4 to 6 weeks that he is out. We saw the injury at the end of in the Bentonville game and Ryder Cook taking over. Levi, I think to your point about we're going to find out what this team is about. That's one of the places where we're going to find out what this team is about. An experienced senior quarterback and an inexperienced and talented, but inexperienced sophomore quarterback in Ryder Cook.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking at the news specifically with Tapp, I mean, we've heard as early as 4 weeks. We've heard as late as 8 weeks. You know, we're hearing a range of timelines. But in any case, it doesn't mean that we won't see him again, you know?
Right.
But if we do, it's probably going to be a while. And so, yeah, it's just an amazing amount of adversity this team is having to face this early in the season, which they've just not had to do in the previous years under Buck James. But I think Ryder Cook brings a slightly different element to the game. And he's a sophomore. He's inexperienced at this level, so he's going to have to learn a lot really quickly. He doesn't have quite the same arm as Wesley Tapp, but he can run the ball. So it's gonna make some interesting wrinkles for this offense that maybe we weren't expecting to have to see at this point in the season. This is another thing I hate it for Wesley Tapp. I'm excited that he's going to have a chance to come back because that, it means his season's not over. We'd love to see him again. We saw it play out like this last year. Senior quarterback went out for an extended amount of time and he was able to come back in the playoffs. So I can't wait to see Wesley Tapp back on the field, hopefully sooner rather than later. But I'm also a little excited to see what Ryder Cook can do because I think he can do some things for this team. And it's just going to, again, we're going to see how this team rallies in all kinds of ways, and we're going to know very quickly what they've got.
I think you mentioned the rally, and I think that's really kind of what we're talking about here. This is an opportunity. If you ever needed one, if you were leaning on Wesley Tapp and his abilities to be able to lead you, now you don't have that ability, but you have a young guy that's trying to prove himself and has all kinds of skills. What better way to rally the troops around that quarterback? Your offensive line has to block better than what they were doing. The running backs need to run more effectively in space. Your wide receivers need to catch the ball better and run crisp routes. Everybody's forced to focus because you have a new quarterback. So maybe this is the right thing. I hate it for Tapp, but maybe it's the right moment to get guys lined up and ready to go again.
Couple of great families that both of these quarterbacks come from, high character kids. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if Wesley finds himself in mentor mode, even though he can't be on the field. He's going to be an extra set of eyes and a voice in Ryder Cook's ear. And so we'll see how this plays out, of course. But our best to Wesley and his recovery. And we look forward to watching Ryder tonight and the rest of the season. Speaking of tonight, the Marion Patriots team we played a year ago handled them pretty easily. They're playing some pretty good football. Now, granted, it was a step down in class, down to a couple of 5A schools, but they've outscored them 111-34. This is going to be a challenge on Friday night, Levi.
Yeah, averaging 55 points a game right now. I mean, in 2 games. Yeah, granted, they're playing teams that just physically aren't going to stack up to what they're going to see from us tonight. But it sometimes that stuff doesn't matter. If you've got speed, you can outrun size some of the time. And they definitely have guys like that on the offensive side of the ball. They've got 3 different receivers that can go vertical. That if you have a defense that's prone to giving up big plays, does that sound familiar? It could get dangerous. It could get a little dicey for us tonight. And they got a quarterback that can just flat out run away from you. So we're going to have to play very disciplined football defensively, which we haven't been doing. And so, it's not for lack of effort. It's not for lack of coaching. They haven't had it all together as long as they would have liked because of new coaching staff, a lot of new players on the defense side of the ball. It's going to turn around at some point. They're going to make a turn. Will it be tonight? I hope it starts to turn tonight. But we said it way back in week 0. You're going to have to be patient. You're not going to like everything you see that's happening on the field on Friday nights right now. But it's going to turn at some point. And I'm hoping deep in the third and fourth quarter that we'll start to take advantage of our physicality, our weight and all that, and start to really lean into a team. I think that could happen, but we're going to have to play better containment on defense, or else they're going to put up some points.
Well, they're going to, I think that you'll see that they will give you opportunities to make big plays. And that's on both sides of the ball. They're very talented, Levi's point. Very athletic, very talented. Sometimes it gets away from them a little bit, but they're so athletic, they're able to recover. My hope is that for the first time really this year, we take advantage of a miscue, or we take advantage of a mistake, or we get them in the right coverage and we're able to do something with it. That's the kind of team that I think we need to see tonight, is somebody that's going to take advantage of what they give you. We have to be very disciplined on offense. We have to score a lot. And so that means taking advantage of everything they give you defensively. So it's about taking advantage of what's there and what's offered up, and then overcoming hurdles when they're created for you as well.
Momentum is an important part of any team, any season. And we're at a real tipping point tonight with momentum. A loss, and it's back-to-back losses. Starting quarterback is out. It's a bye week. Tough couple of weeks to get ready for Southwest and the start of the conference season. Now, a win, you've got some momentum. You've got to win. You're going into the bye week. Let's get healthy for 2 weeks. Let's look at the schedule and see that it's favorable in the early part of the conference season. I think it's an important part. I don't know if that's something that Coach will talk about, but I think the kids probably know it, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out this evening as well.
I think it's coming across that I'm honestly more excited about this game than I've been in the first 2 games. I don't know how that makes sense. I can't explain it.
It is coming across.
Morbid curiosity, maybe. I don't know. But I'm thrilled that I'm going to learn something about this team in week 2. I don't know that I learned anything about the last 2 teams in week 2, honestly. And good or bad. And that's not dependent on the outcome tonight, by the way. Win or a loss, I could still learn some really great things about this team. And that's what I'm really hoping to see, is like, what are they made of? What are they going to do with their back against the wall? Are they going to stand up to it? I want to see that, and I'm hopeful that we will.
You got a week off coming. Coach talked about it in his discussion. We're still coaching effort. You can't do that. You have to coach. You have to coach the X's and the O's, not the effort. The effort has to be there to start with, and so it's on the coaches. They'll tell you that to get to the point where they can X and O instead of effort. Hopefully, we'll see a lot of effort tonight because we get a week off and a chance to regroup.
The Senior Spotlight is next. You guys will visit with Josh Vences and get a chance to talk to that senior. And then Coach James will be along with you. And then I'll have a look at the 7A Central report. We'll do that before we send it back to you guys live at Marion High School. It's all coming up tonight. It is week 2. It's the 3rd game of the Wampus Cat season. It's happening tonight on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Conway Regional Health System pregame show continuing here on Conway Corp. Joining us this week on the Senior Spotlight, it's senior offensive lineman Josh Vences. And Josh, we start this off the same way each week, so it's nothing new here, but we just like to start knowing about your football journey. When did it all happen for you? When did you first get involved, and how did it get you here today?
So I got involved 7th grade, coming in like 6th grade, coming into 7th grade. I heard good things about it. My brother was playing here in high school also, I think throughout his 10th year, I think it's 10th grade. He was playing here, and I admire my brother a lot. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Just let's join it. Let's give it a try. From there, I played 8th grade. I got injured coming into 8th grade. I sprained my ankle coming in 9th grade. I had to quit after that, after 8th grade, because to be honest, I really thought football wasn't for me at that point anymore. But coming into 9th grade in the off season, after 9th grade year, came back. Then throughout 10th grade through right now, I've just been playing. So, yeah.
So, hey, let's talk a little bit about last week. I know you probably really don't want to, but let's just so tough week for you and your teammates. I'm interested. What was your takeaway from that ball game, and how did it help motivate you this week?
It helped me motivate me better, so that way, like past 2 years, I haven't been great. I was messing up that 10th and 11th grade year, so now I have to put in twice the work that I had to do this year. So every day is a challenge. Like our coaches tell us, every day is a challenge. My offensive line coach told me, "Where do you want to be?" And I just want to make it. That's it. I just want to, be somewhere in life and every play, dominate the line of scrimmage. Don't ever give up. Our motto is finish the play till the echo of the whistle. And when I hear that echo, I finish it. But from last week, I feel like we could have done a lot better. Our offense could have done a lot better. Yeah.
To the echo of the whistle. I like that. Just a little bit past the whistle. I like it. Josh, for the first time in your high school career, you've had a new offensive coordinator. So what kind of changes has that meant for you guys specifically on the offensive line, and how have you all responded to the new direction under the offense?
It's been pretty great. I know it gets confusing for a lot of us that new play calls and everything, like one words and everything. Back then it was either a direction or we called it something else, a state. We called it a state or a country. But to be honest, I think we all like how it is right now. Like, it's not too difficult. Just one word. Just know your job. That's pretty much it. But Coach Howard, I say, greatest offensive coordinator we have right now, in my opinion, because every day he wants us to just do great and just remember everything that we know.
So this is I was very interested in your journey and how you got here and took some time off and came back and tried it again and excelled. So what's after your senior year? I mean, this is it for football from a high school perspective. What's next for Josh? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Just waiting for my opportunity to any college coming to me. So, just want to get my name out there, want to be noticed, but not just for the attention. I just want to show the world that I can be somebody. And I mean, if that's not for me, then it's not my decision. I just leave it up to God.
Josh, I got a chance to talk to you a few weeks back, and I could just tell how excited you were for your senior season and just, the excitement behind that and the way you're approaching practice and all that stuff. I know your team's going through some adversity right now, earlier than we've had to face in the past. And I think your team's lucky to have a guy like you in there scrapping every day and help point it in the right direction. He's senior Wampus Cat offensive lineman Josh Vences, and he and his Wampus Cats take on Marion tonight, looking to get back on track against the number 5 team in the 6A. Josh, best of luck tonight, and thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Conway Regional Health System pregame show continues here on Conway Corp. Join us again. It's Wampus Cat head coach Buck James. And Coach, it was a tough trip up to Bentonville last week, taking on the number 2 team in the state. A great measuring stick for your Wampus Cats and where you want to get to. What were your takeaways from the game?
Well, it was exactly what you said. It was a measuring stick. And, I'm not surprised. It was sort of what we thought. We've got to get better. We're not that level yet. We got the team to be there. We just got to learn what it takes to do that. And, where we're young, where we're not young, we're very inexperienced. And, our defense gave up, almost 10 yards of carry for the game. We gave up 3 or 4 explosive plays. They had 10 explosive plays on offense. So you play a football team and you give them 15 to 20 explosive plays, you're not going to fare very well, especially defensively. And offensively, we ran the ball really well in the second half. If we could have done that in the first half, I think that changes the ball game. So we've got to be ready when we get off the bus and play at a high level. But, they're a veteran team. They got a veteran coaching staff. They're better prepared than we are. We've got to do a better job. That starts with me. But, we've got to learn to have good practices during the week, and we got to compete on Friday. We've got to play harder and, be in the fight longer on Friday night. And, we just didn't do that. And, a lot of it's, is excusable because of youth and inexperience, but a lot of it's not because, we've got to have great effort. And, I'm disappointed in our effort. And I'm, and from a scheme and schematic standpoint, we give them too many chances. We don't take advantage of our opportunities. And then we're not physical enough as a football team yet to be able to handle that kind of onslaught when the team is that physical and fast and disciplined. And we've got to do a better job when we play those kind of teams.
Coach, for the first time since you've been at Conway, you actually play a game after a loss. We've only lost to Bryant in the regular season, which is at the end, and we always have a week off. This is the first time you've played after a loss, and you could turn right around and play again. What was practice like this week, and was there a sense of urgency from your folks that you expected to see?
Well, no, not what I wanted to see by any means, and we've got to learn that too. I thought we didn't have a good Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday is a little bit better, but our sense of urgency has got to grow, and we've got to get better. We just got to get better at the little things. It's we've got to want to practice. We've got to want to, learn from our mistakes and do what we're supposed to do. And, I think we're probably doing too much thinking. We have to cut back some. And, you can't think and play football. And our guys, they get it. We see the films. That, it's not like they're oblivious to what's happening. We're all in this together. And I think we've got to do a better job of preparing our kids for what we're going to do during the week. And then it's got to be like climbing a mountain, and then when you get to the top of that mountain, you ought to be at the game, game ready, game level. And then you just go down that mountain full speed playing football. And, we're still climbing the mountain on Thursdays to get to everything that we want to do. And you can't do that. And partly is because we got a new coaching staff. We got a young coaching staff. There's learning curves for both groups. And, it's just because you work to make it happen don't mean it's going to happen. You've got to make some breaks and do some things for yourself. And we have still too many mistakes. We have too many where we're coaching effort and we're not doing the things that it takes to really be a good football team. And I think we're going to get better each and every week. I do like the way our mentality is about this. I think our kids understand it. I think they get that we're, fixing to get better and we've got to do some things that will allow us to have success. And then we got to work towards success.
Coach, tonight we turn our attention to Marion. Your team took care of the Patriots last year at home, but this week it's another long road trip, and you're facing a Marion team that they're probably feeling pretty good about themselves. They're averaging 55 points per game heading into tonight. What's it going to take to get a road win against a very talented 6A powerhouse?
Well, we've got to play well. I mean, they can do everything wrong and score. I mean, they have that kind of athletic ability. They're big and strong up front. Their offensive line averages, right around 300 pounds. Their defensive line is 250 pounds. They're athletic. They can make plays in space. They're a good football team. There's a reason why they are playing us and wanting to schedule us, is because Coach feels like they've got a chance to play at this level, and they need this to see this game. And they're going to be pumped up. Coach Ellis was coaching there last year, and as I found out in my coaching career, they'll play harder against somebody they know than they will playing for somebody they know. And, I believe this will be a big game for Marion. I think it's a trap game. We've got to go and play good football. We've got to be disciplined. We've got to take care of the football. We got to be able to run the football, and we've got to give our defense an opportunity to have success. And, if you watch game tape on them, you can see, that everything can break down, and all of a sudden they score a touchdown. But very talented running backs, receiving core can fly, and the quarterback is a good athlete. They're a tough contest, and they're going to do well in their league. I feel like they'll be a top 2 or 3 team in their league. This is a big test for us. This is the same thing we're going to see against North Little Rock or see against Little Rock Central. So we're going to see this kind of team again, and we've got to do a good job of readying ourselves to play as soon as we get off the bus.
These Buck James, his Wampus Cats take on the number 5 team in the 6A, Marion Patriots, tonight on the road. Kickoff just around the corner. Coach, thanks for joining us. Can't wait to see how your team responds.
Well, I'm excited too. Hopefully we'll go out there and play like our hair's on fire and do some good stuff and make everybody in Conway be proud to be Wampus Cats again.
All right, guys, thanks. And thanks to Coach Buck James and Josh Vences for joining us on the pregame show. Take a look at the 7A Central report now. Tonight is our final of 3 non-conference games. That's the case for a handful of schools, and then they'll be off next week. Some are still having bye weeks now, and they'll play next week before we all get into conference play 2 weeks from tonight. All right, let's take a look at the standings right now. Bryant is on top at 2-0. Little Rock Central is also undefeated. They are 1-0. Conway and Little Rock Christian both 1-1 following losses last week on the road in Northwest Arkansas. Little Rock Southwest, Pulaski Academy, and North Little Rock all had byes last week, and they're 0-1. And Cabot's had a tough road so far. Losses to Fayetteville and Bentonville West have put the Panthers at 0-2. Last week, Bryant played host to Newton, Georgia, and defeated them 31-14. You see Central's bye and our loss to Bentonville, 41-17. Shiloh Christian took care of Little Rock Christian, 44-13. Lake Hamilton got the shutout victory over Little Rock Southwest, 42-0. PA and North Little Rock had their byes, and there's that Bentonville West victory over Cabot, 52-14. Tonight, Little Rock Parkview is at Bryant. That's an intriguing matchup. Fort Smith Southside makes the trip to Quigley Stadium to take on Little Rock Central. Our game's over at Marion. Little Rock Christian is on their bye this week, and next week they will play their final non-conference game before getting into conference season. Speaking of the conference season, there's our first opponent in the conference, Little Rock Southwest. They're on the road in Northwest Arkansas tonight to take on Rogers Heritage. Pulaski Academy goes out of state. They're in Louisiana to take on West Monroe. Benton travels to North Little Rock, and Ruston out of Louisiana makes the trip to Cabot to take on the Panthers. All right, when we come back, we will go to Marion High School. Levi and Tim are there live. We'll have the broadcast for you. Kickoff just a few minutes away on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Good evening and welcome for the first time ever to Patriot Stadium here in Marion. I'm Levi Gilbert alongside color analyst Tim Roach here on the Centennial Bank booth cam. And well, we're not in a booth tonight, but as you can see, next time you see us, we'll be in a booth. Tonight, your Wampus Cats have followed up a trip from the northwest corner of the state all the way here to the eastern edge of the state, and honestly looking to find themselves after what's been some early season adversity for Conway.
Yeah, we're not used to this, and so it's going to be great an opportunity to use, like you said, to see where we go from here.
The problem for your Wampus Cats is that it doesn't really get much easier with tonight's opponent. The Marion Patriots are the number 5 team in the 6A for a reason. They've scored 111 points in their first 2 games. They're big and strong in the trenches, and they have dangerous speed at the skill positions. And your Wampus Cats will be playing for the next several weeks without the big arm of senior quarterback Wesley Tapp. How does Conway work through all of this early adversity? That takes us to Tim's 3 things.
The big 3 R's. We need to respond. That's going to take senior leadership. We need a remedy for what ails us right now. That starts with Coach. And then Ryder Cook. We need him to play like he's never played before.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Ryder here in a second. But first, Tim, it is a first tonight for your Wampus Cats in the Buck James era. It's the first time they've had to play a game the week directly following a loss. If you think about the last 2 seasons, Conway's 4 losses, well, 2 of them came at Bryant, and then they had a bye the following week, and then the other 2 ended their season. So the big question I think we're all asking tonight, with everything going on, how will they respond?
Yeah, this is a game about seniors right now. We need people like Isaiah Bowman just to step up and play. Now, he's been playing great, don't get me wrong. Seniors need to lead, and this is the moment for that.
The good news, if you're a Wampus Cat fan, even amidst all of this craziness right now, is the man at the helm, he knows what he's doing. 6 championships as a head coach. He's got well more than 200 wins. If anyone knows how to produce the remedy, it's Buck James.
Yeah, Buck James has done it all at the high school level. It's not a question of whether or not he understands what's going on and what he needs to do. He knows. You have to start with what's the problem. He knows the problems that we have. He's there to fix it. He's got good young coaches. He's coaching there, and he's coaching players.
Now, he'd be the first to tell you he's not the remedy himself, but he can help us figure out the remedy.
Absolutely.
All right, so, Tim, a beat down at Bentonville was bad enough last week, but the news coming out of that game has been even more discouraging for Wampus Cat fans. Senior quarterback Wesley Tapp, he's going to be out for the next several weeks with a leg injury. If all goes well, it won't be the end of his story as a Wampus Cat, but the story for now will be handed over to sophomore Ryder Cook.
He brings a totally different game to the field. Tapp was a pocket passer, could throw it anywhere and everywhere. Ryder is a guy that can really move the pocket around. That's where he likes to go. He can run the ball effectively. He's not the biggest arm compared to Tapp. It's all relative, but he's got some great weapons. We need the support around him and rally the troops here.
Got some great weapons and some great wills.
Oh, yeah.
Too. He's going to bring a different vibe to this offense for the next few weeks. And we got to see 2 junior high games a year ago. We got to see firsthand what he can do.
No, he's a danger. I mean, he got to play in the Jonesboro game pretty well, and he played great against Bentonville. We didn't score great. We scored 1 touchdown with Trey, but he's got all the skills. He's a sophomore, and there's going to be times when he looks like it, but he's got all the opportunities.
It's the number 5 team in the 6A playing host to the number 5 team in the 7A tonight here in Marion. It's your Conway Wampus Cats and the Marion Patriots. We'll have the starting lineups coming up next after this break on Conway Court.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Hey, some history tonight for your Wampus Cats. It was history a year ago, first time ever playing Marion, but our first trip ever tonight here to Marion. We got a chance to eat at a great place. Maybe we'll tell you about it a little later. It was so
Shake
good.
Shack.
Oh, man, I'm still thinking about it. But what a cool venue here in Marion. We're excited to play the number 5 team in the 6A. Let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineups for Conway.
Cam Sims, Caleb Kern, Julian Jones, Joseph Washington,
DK Turner,
Trey Dietz, Trayvon Logan, Connor Allen, Elijah Washington,
Gavin Perry,
Tay Boogie Lockett,
Crosby Kier, Will Upton,
John Hunter Scaife, Isaiah Bowman, Major James,
Nathan Richardson,
Zachary Dubas,
Tyron Ware,
Dawson McFadden,
Cambrian Blackman,
Carter Crow, Elijah Collum, Trey Harris,
Ryder Cook,
Boy, oh boy, there he is, the new QB1, sophomore Ryder Cook. He's one of many changes to the starting lineups this week. 5 changes on the offensive side. Zach Dupin's back starting at right guard. Tyron Ware getting the start at right tackle. And then Dawson McFadden's going to be starting at tight end because Elijah Collum is getting the start at split out at receiver.
Yeah, and you know the thing about it is this is a non-conference game. It doesn't count as it relates to our season in the conference, and so that's still an opportunity to find out what's going on and what we need to do. And when you lose a ball game like the way we lost it, there's going to be changes. Doesn't mean that everybody had a problem. It just means I'm going to try some other things.
A couple of changes on the defensive side. I say a change. Gavin Perry, he did start last week. We didn't have him in the starting lineup video. We expect him to start again this week at safety. And then DK Turner, senior, getting his first start at outside linebacker.
Yeah, bring some speed definitely to the linebacking crew. Will be great to see how he responds as well.
Conway will start the game kicking away to the Marion Patriots.
Crosby Kier.
Crosby Kier with the nice leg. Caught inside the 5. Well, got
offsides.
Okay. They blew it dead.
Well,
do that one again.
Coach wanted to get off the bus quickly, and that didn't happen necessarily. Starts with your special teams. They have to back up 5 more yards. Yeah, but you know what? Again, another sophomore, right? Crosby Kier, good leg all the way down to the 5-yard line. Moves everybody up 5. So see if it changes the what they want to try to do here.
Number 6, Kay Harris Hill kicking off for the Wampus Cats. Number 29, Crosby Kier.
So back it up a little bit, and Kier will do this all over again. We are up top on the visiting press box, right next to our 2 main cameras, and the band down below us to the left, but you'll be hearing them all night long.
Bird's eye view.
All right, let's do this again.
That's
underway here in Marion. Bringing it on the near side. He's got some speed. It's Amani Wren. Tackle made by Trayvon Logan near the 30. Loses his helmet, so he won't get to come out for the first play.
Yeah, we need another linebacker. Sorry about that. Mr. Logan, that brings in
Jeremy
Gatewood.
The junior.
He played a lot last week. We ran a lot of nickel last week, and he looks like a safety to me. playing at the linebacker spot, good speed.
We've had a few of those in the past.
These guys against last week, they looked a little bit like Conway. They scored on the first play from scrimmage.
Lawrence Wagner out there for the first play at defensive end.
84 is a speed burner, man, right here next to you.
Handoff to start the game to Jeremiah Dent. He made a cut back to the middle. He's going to pick up a big chunk on first down.
Yeah, that was blocked well up front.
He's slow to get up.
Yeah, he's not getting up. That's a big thing here.
Official timeout early. We'll go ahead and take a quick break as well as they attend to him on the field back in 30 here on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe small businesses are the backbone of communities. Whether you're just getting your business off the ground, planning for future growth, or managing the day-to-day, we want you to thrive. That's why we help businesses of all kinds find their strength. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares.
To hand off to Rico Ward as we come back. Rico pushing those legs forward. He's going to have enough for a first down following the left side.
Well, last week we saw this where the misdirection, the play is stopped initially, but the backside pressure is not there. And he made all of his yardage after a really significant cut at the line of scrimmage.
We saw that a lot a week ago.
They run a lot of formations, by the way. This is a bunch at the line of scrimmage. Look at this, 3 wide receivers.
The pitch to 17. He's hit behind the line by Kyan Allen.
Yeah, and Lawrence Wagner there. Now we got another.
Yeah, we were talking about this on the way up here. It's definitely not a dead T type offense the way it looks, but the function of it, the way they get a lot of players out in front blocking, a lot of different backs and receivers blocking, kind of reminds me of that.
No, that's a fair call out. Now they throw the ball a lot, and they've got some speedy wide receivers. I believe if I read this right, that Amani Wren, number 84, who you've seen on this side nearest to the camera, is a transfer in. He came in the summer from Newport, and he's really elevated. Last week against Harding, they ran basically a go route, and he, at the snap of the ball, was about 6 to 7 yards behind his guy, and it was a touchdown on the very first play. So
it's the lineman, Gavin Latham, the starting right guard, who went down. He's on his feet.
That's a big dude right there.
They got some big dudes up on the offensive line.
5'9", 320. Wow.
They got, I think, 3 of their 5 offensive linemen are, and they had some of their backups as well, above 3 bills.
Yeah, they're a 7A size school. There's no doubt. Good program, man. Marion is a good football program.
Zayden Walker looking to pass, gets it out, a little screen on the far side. Big hit.
Flag came in.
As Caleb Kern came in and laid the lumber.
Flag on the play. It's interesting spot for the flag. I would guess this is either a hold or a legal man downfield, maybe? What was it? I didn't see it. Yeah, holding. They were already at 2nd and about 15. Question is, are they going to take it? They got back, I think, about to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to decline the penalty.
Penalty on the previous play is declined.
Yeah. All right. So that they basically got nothing out of that play. Brings up 3rd down and long.
Call it 3rd and a 15.
Doubles
empty
low.
Backfield for Walker. Flushed out here on the near side, throwing it up, stepping in front. It's picked off by Gatewood.
That's the opportunity you're looking for. Great move by Gatewood. Had it completely covered up in red. Watch this, jumped the route, got in front of it. Nicely done, Mr. Gatewood.
2nd interception of the year for this Conway defense. 1st for Jeremy Gatewood.
All right, so as we talked about in the pregame, they gave you something here. You start on the plus side of the field. Ryder does not have to be backed up into his own end zone to start. He gets to start at midfield. That's a plus. We've got an official ball. They took
Need a ball. Okay.
They took the ball. Well, that's Marion's ball. And so you cannot keep the ball. That's in high school football that nobody gets to keep the football. Got to throw it back.
It's a little bit of a shorter field here for your Wampus Cats. They'll start this drive at the 45.
Yeah, in plus territory. Got Cam Blackman down low.
And our first look at Ryder Cook, the sophomore.
Call him in the slot.
Getting his first start. And hand it off to Trey Harris on first down. Trey taking on the contact right at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about a gain of 1.
Yeah, if he keeps his feet there, he got stumbled up a little bit, but if he keeps his feet there, he probably gets 4 or 5 out of that. That's a first play jitters, get it out of the way.
Interesting formations we're seeing here to start the game. They get it out to Cam Blackman in the flats. Great fake from Ryder Cook to Trey Harris. Yeah. Fake me out.
All right, pickup of about 2 brings up 3rd and 7. So behind the sticks a little bit here, just a little flip. Now Elijah Collin was open there, deeper. He's got man coverage down low.
Trips tied out on the far side. Cook getting it out quick on the slant to Cam Blackman. Cam makes one guy miss. He's going to be short of the sticks, but it's going to be 4th and short here for Conway.
Definitely go range here, 4th and about 2. Uh-oh.
There's a flag out near the 40 on the far side.
Let's see what this is. It's got to be on the far side, an illegal formation, perhaps. Pass interference on the offense.
Interesting. Maybe blocking too early?
Yeah, that's absolutely what that would be. They're going to back him up.
I hear you say that all the time, so that's why.
Yeah.
I was looking for it.
Brings up 3rd now, and...
Well, man, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. All the way back to the 50, so brings up 3rd and 15. They took the penalty instead of having 4th and 2, which was an automatic go for the offense. Need to pick up about half of this to feel good about it. Offside.
Give 5 back there.
All right.
A hard count from Ryder Cook. Drew.
Nice.
That's number 13 offsides. Zimran Felix.
He was coming. He had the look like it as well. Edge rushers are going to be a thing. We'll face a lot of that this year.
3rd and 10 now for your Wampus Cats. Trips here on the near side. 2 receivers out on the far side. It's empty for Ryder Cook. Ryder, designed QB keeper, but nowhere to go. Maybe got a yard out of that.
Yeah, brings up 4th and 9. They're still going to go for it. They were just trying to get as much as they could out of that.
I think they're going to bring out the punt team.
They are going to punt. Okay, well, there you go. If he gets more than that, if he gets half of it, I think it's not even a question.
Well, they've done a great job punting the ball here in the non-conference schedule. I know Buck James was a little worried about that coming in, but
he was. Will's done a great job.
They've actually done a really great job of it.
I hate that, but yes.
Nice snap. Punt is away. That was a little shorter.
Yeah.
But goes out of bounds just past the 20. Not too bad. They'll mark it at the 20. Well, he keeps walking forward. Goodness, stop. 25.
Yeah, it could have been better. Should have been better. That's he tried to angle it, and it just came off the side of his foot. All right, the offense didn't necessarily get anything going there. Had got a case of a penalty that caused them a problem. It's back to the defense. They had a good first series.
Yeah, first possession for Marion ended in a turnover. Jeremy Gatewood stepped in front of a pass from Zayden Walker.
Wow, look at this trips bunch on the far side.
Walker.
That's a hold.
Having to scramble, hold all over Juju Jones. He'll run out of bounds, but that's going to come way back.
Phantom jumping into the middle of the fray early on tonight. That was a tackle. Juju was by his guy. You're saving your quarterback there because Juju was about to pounce, and so that's one of those. Well, you take your medicine there. If it was a spot foul, it would be way back there, but it's just a 10-yard penalty.
Moves the ball back to the 15-yard line.
1st and 20. Empty backfield.
Walker gets it out quick. His receiver almost wasn't ready for it. Catch was made out on the far side. He's going to get it near the 25, so nice pickup for Marion.
Yeah, gain of 10. Yeah, but to your point, he barely got his head turned around. It was right there in his lap. We had kind of a deal there where we had 2 guys take the long route, and missed an assignment on the short.
They'll call it 2nd and 11.
Be careful of the edge here. Amani Wren is on the line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to Dent. Dent trying to get around the edge. Elijah Washington was right there. Couldn't quite make the tackle, but it's cleaned up. Who made that hit?
Was it DK?
Might have been DK Turner coming across.
You got to wrap up there, Elijah. Yeah, DK Turner's who they gave it to. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, gain of 4. Defense looking for a stop here on 3rd and long. Zayden Walker looking near side, going up top. He's had a step on Elijah Washington, but the pass too far out in front for Wren.
Yeah, that's the go route. That's the guy. He is lightning fast. Elijah was 1 step behind. Not bad coverage. It forced him to make a great throw. He couldn't undercut it. You had to lead it, and so just enough good coverage there to keep him at bay.
Kicking for the Patriots, number 50, Brandon Robinson.
It's a different punter than I've seen from some of their film.
Interesting. Boogie is back deep.
That's Brandon Robinson, senior linebacker, into punt for the Patriots. High snap. He's going to get it off. Gavin Perry almost got a hand on it. Boogie Lockett's going to take it off the bounce. He plays with an edge at all times.
Well, he does. Man, he does. He wants to make a play, and so I respect that piece of it. That's probably not the best decision in the world, and we'll see if there's any. Yeah, he got coached before he got to back to the sidelines. Come on, man.
Well, hey, it's a dude out there wanting to make a play, like you said.
Yeah. Well, you can't 2 starting field positions for the Wampus Cats. They are at their inside their own 50, inside of the 50. Last time they were on the Marion 45. So not bad starting field position here for your Wampus Cats.
Yeah, starting here at the 47 for Conway. It's empty again for Ryder Cook.
Empty set.
Cam Blackman comes in motion. You're going to swing it out to Cam. Get the ball to your playmaker. Cam Blackman flashing some speed. He's got a first down.
Could have called a horse collar. Didn't quite do it. That's got Trey Harris getting kind of hooked up with this guy. Great throw. That's the way you do it there. That's a first down.
Conway moving fast. 1st and 10.
Trey Harris here.
Give it to Trey. Trey just got through the seam. Second effort. Pushing the pile forward down at the 32.
Boy, he was so impressive in the second half last week. I mean, those kind of runs right there. Contact happening. He's going to have to come off
Helmet
the line.
Came off.
Yep, here's Mabry.
No Amari Davis this week is what we've been told. So our first look tonight at Dylan Mabry, the junior. We'll give it to Mabry. 2nd and short. He's going to pick up the first down.
Good 2 moves before he got to the line of scrimmage, and both of them were the right things.
I've been meaning to ask you this. You said he was a transfer from Texarkana, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what high school he was at?
No, I do not know. I'll have to get that.
1st and 10. Trey Harris is back in.
That's a good tackle from their really good linebacker right there.
He just about got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain. No, they'll say no gain. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, that was the backside guy who didn't have a hat on him, and he was able to fly the gap and get there.
Blitz is coming.
Good pickup.
Ryder Cook gets it out to Cam Blackman on the slant on the far side. Cam almost stayed up. He's got a first down to the 13-yard line.
That was a rally for your quarterback, Trey Harris. Great pickup block there. Gave him just enough time.
Keep the up-tempo offense moving. Handoff on first down inside the 5. They'll mark it right at the 5.
Yeah, he followed McFadden there. Great block by McFadden. Your offensive line did a great job, but he followed McFadden on swing.
2nd and 2 from the 5. Flag out on the far side.
Offsides on the defense.
Well, nice. That'll make it 1st and goal.
It should. It's going to be close. Go half the distance, and they say first down. Well, the Whitehead said first down. Let's see. Yeah. First
okay,
down.
yeah.
All right,
first and goal from the 2-yard line.
There's also the penalty, first and goal for the Wampus Cats. Ball spotted at the Patriots 3.
This is Trey Harris time right here. You might see Ryder Cook pull it back out, but this looks like Trey Harris time.
He keeps it. Looking in the end zone for Elijah Collum. It's knocked down.
Okay. Now see, that is awesome that I was wrong there. I like the fact that you're giving Ryder Cook a chance to get a good play with his arm in the red zone. Nice. They're coming now. That's offsides.
Well, second and goal from, they're calling it the 3, so it'll be the 1.5 now.
Yeah. Whatever it was, it's half this. I thought it was closer to the 2, so it's somewhere around the 1-yard line.
Second and goal for the Wampus Cats from the Patriots 2.
That's not good math.
Option. Pitching it to Trey Harris. Trey makes a juke. He's going to be stopped just shy.
Just inside the 1, brings up third down and very short.
Stopped at the 1-yard line by a host.
These again, this is the kind of play right here. It's good pitch, good decision, obviously, because Ryder was taken down. Good tackle. They flew to the football, and that's what they do defensively. You got to be prepared for that. 2 downs to get it here. Don't want to have any negative yardage plays here, though. Want to be going forward.
Third and goal from the 1. Little confusion. Got the pass out. I think that's McFadden out on the far side, but fell down and lost a yard.
Yeah.
Ryder Cook somehow got that pass out.
Yeah, we're going to go for the field goal. Yeah, that was the thing. We've struggled right there inside the 5 enough to where Buck James is like, I want to take the points. So we're taking the points. So we're going to try to take the points here with Will Upton.
So it'll be a 19-yard field goal attempt for Will.
From the right hash, this is an angle kick.
He's 2 for 2 on the year. Definitely had enough leg for it. It's good. Conway taking the early lead. 3-0 here in the first quarter. Be back after this break on Conway Court.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Well, he got inside the 5, and you couldn't punch it in again. You have to settle for the field goal.
Yeah, it was one of the plays looked like it was just a little bit of a bobble, a little timing issue. The one to McFadden where we lost a yard on a pass. So there was some, again, first start as a quarterback at this level. And it's not all on you. You got to make some guys make some plays, and that's where your offensive line need to push.
Ryder Cook 4 for 5 for 28 yards so far here in the first quarter.
Not bad.
Trey Harris 5 carries for 18 yards.
Looks good there as well.
And Will Upton got his 3rd field goal of the year. 3 for 3.
Slammed that one. That was good. That'd have been good from a long way.
Get to see Crosby Keir slam one now here on the kickoff.
Stay onside.
Nice angled kick. Going to be taken in at the 5. They put one of the Hill kids out there this time. He's going to Marion's going to get their first possession at about, the 23, 24?
Yeah, good coverage that time. They had a lane open up, but it closed really quickly, so nice coverage by special teams there.
Well, so far so good for your defense, though. First possession for Marion ends in a turnover. Second possession, they forced them to punt.
Yep. They had benefit of a penalty there that kind of kept everything at bay there. But they have looked good. They got to make sure that they're tackling well in the interior, and they need to stay with the wide receivers on the long balls.
The handoff on first down to Ward. Ward got through the first line of contact. It's going to be close to the first down marker. Gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Yeah, last week we had some issues on the edges. That's where the problem was. They got a good push at the line of scrimmage, and he found space right at the 2-3 yards after the line of scrimmage.
Ball placed at the 32 for the Patriots. Empty backfield for Walker.
Quick hitch here, or jet.
Bring Jeremy Dent in motion. Walker's going to pitch it again to Flores. Flores hit behind the line, stood up by Logan, finished off by Washington.
That's a tandem right there. That's bringing the lumber. They've tried this kind of the sweep here play. Watch this. Logan stretches out and a cleanup.
Oh, man.
Goes from 2nd and 1 to 3rd and 5. That's a big deal. They tried to get the edge and couldn't get there. They are bunched, not a guy. Split out here.
3rd down, they hand it off to Ward. They go back to Ward. Low tackle made by Boogie Lockett.
Yeah, I think he got it.
He did get the 1st down. Ball marked at the 34.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, you get 6. He's hitting the line of scrimmage pretty quickly, and one wiggle, and he's in the second level.
Split out Ward. Trying to get him further out. He's finally in place.
The line of scrimmage. Now he's fine.
Hand off to Dent. Jeremy Dent lowering the shoulder. Taking on this Conway defense. That's a 1st down on the run. Gain of 12. They'll mark it at the 47.
Yeah, they're hitting the hole so quickly that we are trying to grab at the line of scrimmage, and our linebackers are having to make first contact, and that's 5 yards right there.
First and 10 Patriots. Closing in on the minute mark here in the first quarter. Hit behind the line, wrapped up by DK Turner.
Yeah.
Tackle for a loss for DK.
Yeah, that is the way you do it. He filled the gap very quickly from the linebacker spot. Watch this. Filled in. Boom. Backside tackle. Major James into the ball game at tackle or end. He's at the end here, the closest to you.
Ball at the 46. Yeah, first look at Major James on defense. Walker fakes it, got the ball out of the hands of Jeremy Dent. It was a dangerous throw.
Yeah, they had a flash in front. We almost picked it off there, and then the contact made sure that we did not get the line.
Wagner, Washington. Cam Sims coming in on the defensive line.
Fresh change. Caleb Kern out there. It is definitely passing down. You don't want them to get much here, give them any hope for going forward.
Get it out. They swing it out here on the near side. Nowhere to go for Dent. He's swallowed up. Loss of 1.
Yeah, I like the way we're playing on the misdirections and the sweeps to the side. We're we're taking it from the linebacker spot, coming all the way out to the edge, and making sure that they're having to string it out so far we're able to get home. This is going to be, I'm guessing they're going to wait for the quarter to change over here. No wind to worry about.
No wind at all. We did have some wind earlier. A little rainstorm came through. Luckily, didn't really rain here. But all right, they're going to let the clock run out. That'll do it for the first quarter. Your Wampus Cats have a narrow lead at the end of one, 3-0 over the Marion Patriots here on Conway Corp. Our first trip to Marion. We'll be back with the second quarter coming up next on Conway Corp.
At First Security, we love our home state, but Conway might be our favorite community of all. We pour our time, energy, and resources into the nonprofits and charitable organizations working hard to make Conway a better place for us all, investing in students, schools, and educators, helping neighbors triumph over challenges. building faith, building hope, and looking forward to our shared future. First Security, proud to be your bank and your bankers, making Conway even better.
Punt is away as we come back. Boogie Lockett will not be able to take that one off the bounce. Takes a Conway bounce. Will be spotted at the 25. That's where your Wampus Cats will start this drive.
Yeah, all right. Great job again by the defense. They really not giving up a whole heck of a lot. Just a couple of really good runs.
Yeah, just Marion's only had 39 yards of offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, good. Another good stand by your defense. Got to fix the edge. You got to fix the tackles in the interior. But I love what I'm seeing in terms of game tackles out on the edge.
See if we can get 6 on this one.
Coming off the edge.
Handoff. Trey Harris showing the speed. Out of bounds. Near the 47. Hard tumble.
Wow.
Hard tumble.
Rode him pretty good all the way into the bench. Good news is he gets up. That's a long way to tackle somebody.
Offensive line just made a lot of space for him.
Yeah, great run that time by Trey.
Cam Blackman and Carter Crow here on the near side. Dawson McFadden in at tight end. I believe that's Alex McCray out on the far side. Marion showing blitz. Another handoff to Trey Harris. Worked out of the arm tackle. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 6. The market at the 47.
Yeah, good run. That's a great first down play. 6 yards gives you all kinds of options. 2nd and 4.
Marion moving around a lot on the defensive line. Second down, they'll just keep feeding it to Trey Harris on the left side. Trey, first down, falls at the 36.
Man, that's great. Isaiah Bowman has to come out. We're going to need a new left tackle. That's going to be...
That will be 72, Zach Dupins.
Dupins is going in.
Our guest, Ty Ware, will move to left tackle.
Yeah.
Dupins will come in at right guard.
Yeah, shuffle a little quick there. Let Isaiah get the throw back in.
Kingston Jackson in at right tackle as well.
All right.
1st and 10.
Keep
giving it to Trey Harris. Trey found all kinds of space in the middle. It's going to be 1st and goal upcoming for your Wampus Cats from the 10.
Well, Ed just feeding the beast there. I mean, he's just really running strong interior. None of this has been on the outside in free space. It's all between the tackles. Making the most of everything, taking on the contact and just driving. Boy, that's Trey Harris. Man.
He ran so well in the second half at Bentonville. That was one positive coming from the second half.
It looked like he really picked up his intensity.
1st and goal from the 10.
They're stacking the middle now.
Play clock down to 4. They do get it off in time. Just keep giving it to Trey. All kinds of blocking down here from Cam Blackman and Carter Crow, double teaming on Brian Benford.
There's some guy. Listen, it's interesting to see the response, and we talked about this response after the loss last week. Who's going to get fired up? And you don't have to push a button with Carter Crow, I can tell you.
No, you do not. Ryder Cook looking for the end zone. Little miscommunication there on the route. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, we're in that difficult range here where, what is it, 3rd
and goal from the 8.
Yeah. So it's a difficult spot here because you could run the ball, but they are stacked in the box. Look at this. It's offsides. That'll help. Well, they're coming off the edge. The offsides so far, other than lining up offsides, the edge rushers have been jumping the gun.
That was Wilson drawn off sides. Moves it up to the 3.
Yeah, half the distance, man. Or more than half the distance. I think they get the full thing, don't they? Keegan
McDaniel. Coach McDaniel trying to get Alex McCray in the right spot.
I got quads down here, including Trey Harris.
Yeah, Trey Harris, Cam Blackman, Carter Crow, and Alex McCray all here on the near side.
McFadden in the tight end spot up top.
Cam Blackman goes in motion. Ryder Cook gets the pass off. He was hit as he threw it. I think it might have been a little miscommunication again on where he was expecting a receiver to be.
It looked a little bit like the play that they scored the touchdown on last week at Bentonville, with Cam coming basically in the jet across. Nobody home there, though.
Bring on Will Upton again for another field goal attempt. This one from the 10, so a 20-yard attempt for Will Upton. He connected on his first in the first quarter. It was a 19-yarder. 20-yarder is up. It's good. Will Upton extending the lead for your Wampus Cats, 6-0. 9:19 to play in the second quarter. Back with more after this break on Conway Court.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Back live in Marion. Well, another stalled offensive drive that was within. It was first and goal from the 10, and your Wampus Cats have to settle for 3 again.
Yeah, we've had first and goal inside the 10 now twice, and have come away with 6 points. And that's about 8 points less than what you wanted.
84 yards here in the first half for Trey Harris on 10 carries, so that's 8.4 yards per carry.
That's pretty good. I'm going to tell you, that's pretty good. He is running the lights out right now. Good holes by the offensive line, but he has been great at the second level where he's got to make guys miss, and he has to break tackles. He's been doing all of that. We are waiting on something. Not sure what.
Not waiting on the ball this time.
No. They haven't started. There we go. Waiting on the whistle.
They angle it again. This time to Jeremiah Dent. Almost slipped in the end zone. Trying to get ahead of steam there. Hit by Trayvon Logan past the 25. So got a lot more than I thought he was going to get there.
That's a good-looking running back right there. He's their starting running back, and he's a good athlete.
We'll mark it at the 27.
Wow. Yeah, he was at one point, he was stumbling at the goal line. So got more than what we wanted there, but still fairly manageable.
25 yards on the return. First and 10 for the Patriots, ball spotted at their own 28.
What's been interesting about Marion is a lot of the bunch. They give you all kinds of formations like this. They've got the running back split out wide to the top of the screen.
Jeremy Dent split out here on the near side for Marion. The other Dent, Jeremiah, goes in motion. They give it to him.
That's a hold.
Got a hand on him. He's going to try and reverse the field. Gets away from Elijah Washington. Breaks another tackle. A lot of running around and really no gain.
Yeah, we had, and I'll tell you, they got away with a hold there as he started to make his turn to go back the other direction. So they missed a call there, but we recovered well enough to bring up. We could have had him second in about 13 or 14. They're trying to get to the edge with misdirection.
Walker handed off to Ward. Ward stood up by Juju Jones and crew. Again, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Like the gang tackling there.
Excuse me, they're going to give him a yard.
Did they give him a yard? 3rd and long. Juju coming out. Change at the defensive line. Everybody coming out. Reagan showed in the ball game. No, that was Dietz. Came out.
Jeremy Gatewood back in. He had an interception in the first quarter.
DK Turner in the middle. Here come the receivers.
So you got 15, 16, and 17 in at linebacker. I like it.
Easy to read.
Helpful for me.
Watch the slant here.
Walker steps up. Gets the pass off. It's tipped up by Kyan Allen. Great play by Allen.
I I agree. Is there a flag down there talking on the far edge? But that was a hold on the edge there. I mean, in the pocket. And by the way, a hold down here on the defensive back as well.
I don't see a flag, but the officials were conversing back there.
Brings up 4th and 9. They're still talking.
Are they considering throwing a flag?
I have no idea. So there is a flag over there somewhere.
Boogie Lockett boogie in with the Conway High Band.
They're talking to Buck James. He's asking if he wants to decline the penalty. Decline.
So did they finally throw a flag, or we just didn't see it?
I think there's one on the far side of the glare. Yeah,
okay.
I see it now. It's about at the 32-yard line. Yeah. Brings up 4th and 9, and the punting team finally shows up. Sideline warning. Sideline warning? So
yeah, against Marion.
Yeah, but they already have one?
No.
It's their first one. I don't know why you have to decline that. It's just a penalty. I mean, it's just a warning.
I guess they were talking about whatever happened. Did it warrant an actual warning?
Could be.
So, I mean, I kind of appreciate that.
Yeah, get it right. I'm all about that. As you know, getting it right is the thing for me.
Boogie Lockett had to step back a little bit. Takes it off the bounce at the 35. A lot of open space here on the near side. Past the 40. Still up. Nice return for Boogie Lockett. His first big punt return of the year.
Yeah, got some speed to the edge there. Unfortunately, somebody's still down. I don't know who it is.
I think it was Elijah Washington, but he's up on his feet now.
Boogie got his hat ripped off. But good news is he does not play on offense, at least not at this point.
All right, the numbers are different on these road jerseys than they are on the home jerseys. That's really disturbing me.
For us?
The 9 looks different on the away jersey
the way it looks,
than it does on the home jersey. Sorry, my OCD coming out a little bit there.
McJoy all the way up to the top of the screen.
They'll just keep feeding Trey Harris.
That's a good plan.
Off right tackle is going to pick up about 4. They'll mark it at the 37.
Good run. McJoy out top again. He's a sophomore? Or is he junior? Sophomore.
He's a junior.
Junior. He can really fly.
Again, right tackle. Trey Harris. Yeah. First down.
Hello. Said hello to number 9.
Down to the 30. He's got to be closing in on 100 yards now.
Already here with almost 7 minutes to go in the half. What a game by Trey Harris.
First down and 10. Ryder Cook passing on first down. Has Carter Crow.
Yes.
Foot in bounds.
Yes, he did.
They'll spot it at the 13. First down, Conway.
Carter Crow, what a weapon. He's great after the catch, by the way. But, boy, he gets things done on the sideline better than anybody we've got. Tappy on the foot.
Go right back to Trey Harris. Met right at the line by Ryan Blackwell. It's going to be a loss. They'll mark it back at the 15.
Yeah, that 0 there is a dude. He is absolutely a dude. Came from his end position.
Already midway through the second quarter here in Marion. Game's flying by.
McFadden up there in the slot at the top side.
Ryder Cook swings it to Trey Harris. Trey makes one man miss. Takes on the contact. Falls down at the 12. Got a little bit back.
Yeah, got him in space, but there was not a whole lot there. The block on the edge didn't quite get there in time. This has got to be a place, just to be honest, I'd love to see Elijah Cullum. They tried it once down here. Really like to see him get involved. Good physical wide receiver.
Third down and 9. Go back to Trey Harris again, hit by Blackwell.
Trey Harris on the carry, met immediately by Ryan
Loss of
Blackwell.
1. It'll be 4th and 10, and on comes the field goal unit again.
Loss of 1 on the rush, 4th and 10.
Trey Harris has been the dude, but they that's back-to-back plays where they have really come up and gotten home on the rush edge by 0. What's his name? It's a good
Blackwell.
player. Yeah, Blackwell.
30-yard attempt. Longest attempt of the year for Will Upton. Ooh,
Will Upton's
no good.
30-yard field goal attempt is no good.
Definitely had the distance, but
wide left.
Wide left. 6-0. Conway lead remains the same. Back in 30 on Conway court. Well, 3 times tonight, Tim Roach, your Wampus Cats have gotten down in the red zone and only 2 field goals to show for it.
Yeah, that's not a great percentage. That's not what you want, but we're learning as we go here.
Hand off to 14. He's going to get it to the 17.
Yeah, that was a good run. He got some space right before the line of scrimmage.
It's Cam Riley.
Yeah. Opens up some options now for Marion.
4:33, clock is running.
Ten seconds on the play clock.
Seems like they're happy to slow things down a bit.
They are.
Another handoff. Broke through. It's going to be enough for a first down for Cam Riley.
Yeah, he had the seam there. He got to the linebackers in a very quick fashion. Had a little bit of the seam, a little wiggle at the line of scrimmage, and enough for the first down.
Ball at the 25 for Marion. Passing the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, they want a long drive here. It looks like.
Want to play keep away from your Wampus Cats.
They are bunched more than they have shown on film. Receivers are all at the line of scrimmage, up on the line. I mean,
they'll run on first down. Ward slow playing it a little bit, then took off past the 30. He's marked at the 31.
Yeah, that's that edge that we've given up a little bit on the runs. On the sweeps, we're doing better, but if they're just attacking on the defensive end, that's where we've had some struggles. They're doing a great job of pinching down and sealing off the edge and giving themselves a chance here. That's a gain of what, 7, 6?
Yeah, I think they're calling it a gain of 6 here in the stadium. So 2nd and 4. Jeremiah Dent in the backfield. They'll hand off to him. Dent just getting past all kinds of Wampus Cats. Gavin Perry laying a big hit, but well after the first down was achieved.
Yeah, that was a boogie there. They laid the lumber.
Oh, was it Boogie? Oh, sorry. I thought it was Gavin Perry.
Yeah, but
ball at the 49, 1st and 10 for Marion.
That's one of those situations where we really have dominated the game. Statistically and time of possession, everything you call it, defense. And they're driving to try to take the lead before the end of the first half.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag here on the near side. That'll be against Marion.
That'll help a little bit.
Penalty is a false start against the Patriots. Result of the 5-yard penalty, 15.
No, well, that's coming across on our mics, but got a loud Conway fan here.
That was an interesting little deal.
Not really sure what that was about, but 1st and 15, they place it back at the 44. Hand off to Dent. Man, he just starts taking off on that right side. No one touching him quick enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really a wiggle at all. It's just a absolute just beeline for the edge. And we don't have an answer right now.
Ball to the 48, 2nd and 7.
Had him behind the sticks, and now it's almost an even battle. They may try to pop a throw here at some point in time, but right now they're very content to rush the ball.
Ward in the backfield. They'll give it to him. Still working that right side. Shorter gain here. Wampus Cats wrap up, but it will be a gain of about 3. Ball now at the 45 for Marion.
Yeah, Choate and Cam Sims on the tackle there. They kind of got up on the edge. But again, it just too much, really, in that spot. I mean, we had the guy bottled right there on the edge and just let him slip. They're in 4-down territory, make no mistake about it.
Dent in the backfield with Walker. .130 to play here in the first half.
There's a flag on the play.
Joe Washington jumps offside.
Caleb Kern in for Joseph.
That'll be a first down for Marion.
Yep.
Moves the ball to the 40.
Good play by Marion to try that. We've been on the other end of that. So that's just, you got to tip your hat and say, let's get him the next play here.
Reagan Choate had to come out. I think he's got some blood on his arm. Jeremiah Dent got away from contact, strung it out on the far side.
Jeremiah Dent on the carry.
Close to the first down marker. Will be enough for a first down at the 29.
That guy gets loose. It's a problem. He's a really good running back. This drive started at the 13-yard line. They are just chewing up the field.
And they have all 3 timeouts as well. So 1:18 on the clock. Starts running. They give it to Ward. Ward. Ball came out, but they had already blew it dead.
Yeah. Good gang tackle there. He hesitated just a bit. Gave us a chance to come up from the secondary and make the play.
No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Not sure why the clock has stopped. Why is the clock stopped? Run the clock. What are we doing there?
Jeremiah Dent, I guess his helmet came off. He's going to have to sit out a play.
Maybe that was the reason why.
Zayden Walker, pass almost picked off. Elijah Washington was reading it from the start. I think he knew where the ball was going better than the receiver did.
Well, the offensive line, I mean, it was. I think they snapped the ball too early. The offensive line literally stood up, and it was all discombobulated.
3rd down and 10.
2 plays to pick it up. Man, they're bringing this guy way outside.
Big opportunity here for this Conway defense. Marion going to call their first timeout. We'll take it with them.
Marion.
Back after 30 seconds here on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
That was the first timeout called by the Marion Patriots. 46 seconds on the clock.
Say what you said at the break.
It would be a huge victory for your Wampus Cats if they could keep the Patriots from getting any points here.
If ever you spoke the truth, that was it. You lie a lot. And so, but that is a truthism, my friend. That is a truthism.
You'd be telling stories about me.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You're telling stories. Boy, this guy is complete now. I mean, it tells me that they're trying to go to the space over here towards the camera. But they don't. They go up top.
Walker gets the pass out quickly to Jeremiah Dent.
Walker's pass is complete to Jeremiah Dent.
Great route from Dent, but he's going to be short. They mark it at the
that play
19.
That play was designed to get. Yeah, they're not short by much.
9 yards on the previous play. 4th and 1 for the Patriots.
This is going to be a run here. They're not going to mess around. Give it to 4, probably.
They do give it to Ward. They hit him right at the line.
Oh, it's close.
It's going to be real close.
Yeah, I don't know.
The near side judge is at the 19.
It should be. Where they put it?
Stick is at the 18. 4th down stand for your Wampus Cats.
Spoke the truth, Levi. Thank you for once.
35 seconds on the clock. Here for Conway, the lead stays at 6-0.
Huge play. That's a big play. You're talking about the difference between going into the into halftime up 6
or down one. And it's been a struggle. I mean, it's going to be that way for a little while. A lot to work out offensively, but the defense they bent but did not break.
Dylan Mabry in here. They'll give it to Mabry. Going to fall forward at the 19.
I didn't like the exchange there, but
a little bit of a hesitation there.
Well, that was a read option, and that's where it can go wrong for you. If the running back wants it more than what the quarterback wants to give up, it can get that way.
Your Wampus Cats is going to let this one run out.
Yep. I'd take a lead. We get the ball to start the second half.
3 field goals attempted in the first half. 2 of them made. That's been the difference here for your Wampus Cats. 6-0 will be the score here at the half. Conway takes a lead into the locker room here in Marion. After the break, we'll have some first half stats. We'll also have a performance from the Conway Band Dance and Cheer from 2 weeks ago against Jonesboro. All that and more coming up on the Conway Regional Health System Halftime Show here on Conway Court.
Come see us. Check us out online at countryside.com. Thank you for your business.
We'll start off with Conway Cheer.
First time to see them this year.
All right. Conway Cheer there. Now coming up, we've got Conway Dance.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
At Arvest Bank, we believe small businesses are the backbone of communities. Whether you're just getting your business off the ground, planning for future growth, or managing the day-to-day, we want you to thrive. That's why we help businesses of all kinds find their strength. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Come see us. Check us out online at countryside.com. Thank you for your business.
Conway Regional has a vision. Today's medical system treats patients like products. That's not us. For more than a century, our team has brought together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience. One that's highly intentional and refreshingly personal. Starting with a hospital in the heart of Conway, dedicated to patient care. Emergency services with specialized treatment. Award-winning women's health serving families for generations. Primary care people trust. Gastric sleeve bariatric surgery, and a team that delivers more than medicine. Conway Regional takes a personalized approach to health with a patient navigation center for answers and assistance, so you get one-of-a-kind care. That's the vision. Pairing enthusiastic innovation with intentional growth, sometimes broader, sometimes deeper, all motivated by patient outcomes instead of profit margins. Which is why we created an entire health system close to home, with locations across central and north central Arkansas and the River Valley, so we can take care of communities where they are. With home health, surgical services, a rehab hospital, even a fitness center where wellness is built. It's about healthcare that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team of experts who are passionate about advocating for patients, so you can make informed choices backed by the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
For the second year in a row, readers of AY Magazine have named the Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center the best fitness center and gym in Arkansas.
More than just a gym, the Health and Fitness Center is an important part of Conway Regional's commitment to providing high-quality, compassionate care to the communities we serve. We bring together expert staff, innovative programs, and welcoming spaces to support your health journey at every stage.
What sets us apart is our medically integrated approach, offering specialized programs like Rocksteady Boxing for individuals with Parkinson's and Scripted Fit for those managing heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, or recovering from a major health event.
We also foster a family-focused environment with youth programming, play centers, and summer camps so everyone in your household can prioritize their health together. Join us at Conway Regional Health and Fitness Center, where wellness is built.
Hi, I'm Dr. Austin Cole. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Conway Regional. I specialize in sports medicine. I'm here with Landon Berry, who's an athlete I've been treating for his ankle back actually last fall when he was in season playing football for the Wampus Cats.
It was our first home game. We played against Bentonville. As the very last play of the third quarter, we were running a run play. And I went to block down the nose guard, and they had a blitz off the outside, and he came and he missed the tackle, and he chopped my leg out. And the nose guard had folded me back, and I heard or felt it pop down there. And so I ran off the field, tapped my head so to sub somebody else in. We sat there, and luckily enough, Dr. Cole was there that night at the game.
There was concern for an ankle fracture being Friday night, sometimes difficult to access care, so didn't seem emergent, but we got him into our ER the next day, try to kind of fast track that. So what he had was an unstable ankle fracture. He broke the outside bone, the fibula, tore the ligament on the inside of the ankle called the deltoid, and then also tore the ligament between the two bones. Got him in to the OR, I think that following Monday, repaired the ligament on the inside, put a plate and screws on the bone, and then also repaired the ligaments that connect the bones together.
It was great. He got me connected with Dalton at the PT place, and he was doing another athlete that was on the team that had the same injury I had. And so he kind of knew what we needed to be doing. I went back, and he had me wear an outside brace on my ankle, and I got back. We're in the semifinals, and just stepping on the field and looking around, the place was packed out. The student section was full. It was a close game. It was fun to be in, and I got to, not get revenge, but get the guy that injured me. I got to pancake him a couple more times. It felt great.
When you're an athlete, it's your life. I think his story is why I went into orthopedics and sports medicine altogether. I feel like you are truly making a difference, not just fixing something, but helping fix a person in their story and where they're going in their journey. That means so much to me, and that's a lot of why I'm at where I am at.
At Arvest Bank, we believe small businesses are the backbone of communities. Whether you're just getting your business off the ground, planning for future growth, or managing the day-to-day, we want you to thrive. That's why we help businesses of all kinds find their strength. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Come see us. Check us out online at countryside.motors.com. Thank you for your business.
Hey, Wampus Cat fans, Jeff Matthews here. For 25 years, you've tuned into Conway Court broadcast of Wampus Cat football. And each season, our crew works to raise the bar with our coverage. And that dedication was recently honored with a Telly Award, recognizing excellence in sports coverage nationwide. This award belongs to all of us, the athletes on the field, the viewers at home, and the talented crew who make every broadcast possible. Thank you for watching Wampus Cat football for 25 years, only on Conway Corp.
Back live here in Marion, still here at halftime, about 3.5 minutes on the clock. The Marion band just finishing up their performance, taking all their equipment off the field. I imagine they might add a few more minutes on. That's pretty typical here at halftime. But we're going to go ahead and talk about the first half a little bit and look at some first half stats here in a minute. But high-level overview of the first half. Conway defense playing great. Yeah. Got a turnover on Marion's first possession. Got a big fourth down stand here right at the end of the second quarter to keep Marion from – I mean, they were driving. They were getting close to scoring, and this Conway defense put an end to that. So let's talk about the offense. Offense in the red zone multiple times in the first half. First and goal multiple times in the first half. They attempt 3 field goals, only made 2 of them, and that's been the difference here, 6-0. Conway on top at halftime.
Yeah, so there are 2 things that stand out. You talked about defense, you talked about offense, so let's talk about defense real quick here. The majority of the tackles right now, when you look at the stats, are coming from the secondary and linebackers. You can't have that. We really need our defensive line to step in and fill the gap. They're getting too much on the edges. However, that being said, we're getting some good push when we need it. It's been a little bit unlike what we saw at Bentonville. They've been a little bit opportunistic. And so when they needed to make a play, they've done that. And that at the end of the half there, you saw that. Third and 1, almost less than 1, and they don't get it. Running the ball on the right side where they've had some problems. Offensively, it's Trey Harris is doing a magnificent job. I mean, they got to the point where they knew it was coming and they stacked the box on him and made it very, very, very difficult to do anything. Ryder's had a couple of good throws mixed in with some things. We have, 48 yards passing. And so it's one of those things where you get and you squeeze the field into that red zone. Yeah, you get it's hard to score there if they're flying at you. And so that's going to come with time with Ryder. He's going to figure that piece of it out. But as the stats show, I mean, it's 147-100. Marion's not doing a lot either. It's been a defensive struggle. We only have 1 punt in the first half. Will had 1 punt, we've driven the ball. That's right, two punts. I'm sorry, 2 punts. But we've driven the ball really well all half. It's just when we get down into the red zone, things begin to kind of clog up, and we're not making the plays we need to score touchdowns.
Well, if you watched this game a year ago and remember the outcome, I mean, it was a very one-sided affair. This game in Conway. So you might have come into tonight's game thinking, "Oh man, we're gonna roll up on Marion again." But the truth of the matter is, Marion is better, I think, than they were a year ago at most positions. Obviously, there's they had a Division I offensive tackle who's gone, and their quarterback was really good,
and the running back was great.
too. Yeah. But your Conway, this Conway team is not as good at this point in the season as they were a year ago. They're still figuring some things out, and so you're seeing that play out in just the total production, the offense, but defense has really come a long way through these first 2.5 games.
Yeah, we played well at times, especially in the second half against, and there were some times in the first half against Bentonville. But I'll tell you, I mean, we scored 60 against Jonesboro, right? And then we turn around and we
almost 70.
Yeah, almost 70. And then we have put up 17 against Bentonville. But it's really, I think, probably the best team in the state. No offense to Bryant, but I think they're probably the best team in the state right now. And we just didn't have a great game. And then you had Tap get injured. Offensively, it was a little bit of a struggle from there. So we've had to face. We talked about adversity before the game. This is the case. It's just there's a lot of different things going against us. We have a young coaching staff. I don't want to make a lot of excuses, but let's just lay it out. They have a lot of young coaches. We have a lot of young players playing a position, and you have your starting quarterback out for a long time, and you've got a sophomore in there now that's a totally different style of quarterback. There's a lot to kind of unpack there.
Hey, the lights going off and changing colors here. Excuse me.
That's interesting.
Here right before the second half starts. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll have the second half of action coming up next on Conway Court.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Back live here in Marion. David Green just showed me the Bryant and Parkview score.
Yeah, what is it?
Bryant is up 35-0. What did you say about them being the second best?
Maybe they. Yeah.
Well, Parkview, they've lost a lot.
They have.
They all went to North Little Rock. Did I say that?
Well, that would have been hard because it's two Boldings. One's the.
You got to make a choice sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it is. It's a little bit different. Brad is now at North Little Rock, and he's rebuilding there, and Bobby has to do a little bit of the same. It's such a fluid situation in Little Rock in terms of where talent goes and where all they're playing. Central is a little bit better this year than they've been in a while, and so it's a bit of a conundrum, so to speak, in Little Rock.
All right, Greg Hughes, are you hearing this? Where are our lights? I want these lights back in Conway. Come on.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
It's like somebody hit a home run or something. We get the ball.
Whoa.
We get the ball back to start the second half, and that's exciting.
Let's go score, Tim Roach.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Now,
and not a field goal.
I'll tell you what I didn't like. I didn't like the way that Marion moved the ball in that last drive.
Yeah.
And it was almost exclusively in the run.
Well, I mean, they had 100 yards of total offense in the first half. Probably about half of that came on that last drive.
So they went from the 13 all the way to the 20.
So more than half.
Yeah. It's just, it's a deal. And now the mosquitoes are coming out in eastern Arkansas in
have
September.
felt a few as well.
Who would have thought that?
Welcome to the Delta.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll live. But, man, those guys are tough.
I woke up this morning. Sometimes all I think about from about 5 p.m. until I wake up the next morning is when am I going to have coffee?
You didn't have any.
It consumes all my thoughts. And this morning I was like, you know what? I got to drink water because it's going to be 90 degrees. We're talking about a 40-degree shift from the game last week to tonight.
Wearing a jacket to wearing shorts.
But I'm having coffee after the game.
Yeah, no, not if I don't stop.
Boogieing.
All right.
Look at them all up close. They think something.
Well,
some shenanigans might happen.
The ball is sitting next to the tee, and they did this against.
It's flat.
Yeah, they did this against Harding Academy.
Looking a little PA-ish. Boogie Lockett took the line drive kick. Uh-oh. Boogie past the 40 flag coming in. He'll go out of bounds near the 49, but it's probably going to be coming back.
They are. They're going to mark it off from the 40. I don't know if it's a hold or a block in the back, but dadgummit. Neither is going to fit my sense of rage at this point.
You have a very well-defined sense of rage.
Yeah, holding. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That will be penalty number 4 against Conway.
Yeah, they've done
tonight.
a pretty good job against.
They've been averaging about 6 or 7 in the first 2 games. So,
all right, where are they marking it at? We got to go 5 more probably. Well, you can't start from there. The penalty was thrown at the 41, so it should be at the 31. We're lined up on the 31.
So they're starting from the wrong place. Well, they put it at the 31.
He didn't know where to spot it, but the flag was thrown at the 41, so 10 yards from that spot.
This Conway drive will start at the 31. Cam Blackman, Carter Crow here on the near side.
Yeah,
got McFadden split out as well, and Elijah Collum out on the far side. Trey Harris empties it for Ryder Cook. Get it out quickly to Cam Blackman. Cam tackled past the 35. They'll mark it right at the 35.
Yeah, I thought that's not necessarily the greatest spot in the world. I thought he got a little bit more than that. Let's see. Yeah, should have been a little bit further than what he got, what they gave him.
2nd down and 6 for Conway. Carter Crow in motion. Found Elijah Collum on the slant. Elijah just didn't see it all the way in.
Oh, boy, that was a great throw. Great route by Elijah, but, man, you got to bring that home. That's the difference in the...
Alex McCrae will check in out on the far side. Trey Harris is out there as well. It's empty again for Ryder Cook.
Wow. Boy, that's an unfortunate break there for Marion. Great throw, though. Like the route. Like that spot in the zone.
Ryder, design QB run. Ryder Cook, 1st down for Conway.
We talked about that at the break at halftime.
Ball at the 49. Yeah, we hadn't seen Ryder Cook run in the first half.
He had one small little run there in the red zone, but it was a necessity, not necessarily a designed run. That was a designed quarterback draw. Looked good.
Give it to Trey Harris on 1st down. Trey, ball came loose. Conway's going to fall on it. They got lucky on one there. Cam Blackman recovered.
Yeah, but that's I get that, and that happens. So we're going to put in McJoy's coming in.
Ball at the 47 for Conway.
Looks like we're putting Cameron Blackman in the backfield.
Okay.
So okay on that, but that's a great play by Cameron. Didn't quit on the play. And, that's the kind of breaks you need.
2nd and 14.
Good block.
They'll give it to Cam. Cam, first carry of his Conway career.
Well, he's carried on jet. He's carried the jet a few times.
They count those as passes.
Well,
yeah.
if they flip it forward. He could play anywhere. Trey's coming in now, so Cam goes all the way back out. I think we need to get one player off the field.
Ball at the 49, 3rd and 10. Treo McJoy coming here near side. Conway trying to call a timeout.
We had 12. Yeah. We had 12 guys.
So McJoy needed to come off, but
we
got in the slot instead.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if our mics picked it up, but you could hear Coach Buck James and
requesting a timeout.
A few more coaches getting vocally elevated.
Yeah, that's so you subbed in. So you had Blackman at running back, took Trey out. Trey comes back in. Blackman splits out, and they also still had the wide receiver set that they had previously. So somebody's got to play. You can't play with 12. So they just one
These
of those.
are continued things you're seeing from a young and inexperienced team.
No, that's very true. 3rd and 10, though, boy, you hate that. It started off, this drive had a good first down from Ryder. This is about where we were previously, third and long.
McCray, Carter Crow here on the near side. Cam Blackman out on the far side. Trey Harris in the backfield. Ryder planting his feet, going for Cam Blackman in double coverage. Incomplete.
Yeah, I like the idea of the stretch there. That's okay. Cam give Cam a chance to make a play on the ball, but that was double coverage all the way.
Been seeing a lot of that on Cam Blackman here in the non-conference. Will Upton on to punt, his 3rd punt attempt of the night. 9:58 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter.
We're coming off the edge here.
High punt. Goes out of bounds. Going to mark it right at the 30.
Yeah, we had a great night at Bentonville, just not that sharp tonight in the punt sector. About a 20-yard punt? Yeah.
He's doing some push-ups on the sideline.
Yeah, you had Elijah Collum doing that as well earlier. There's a little small penalty for the plays. Turn it over now to the defense.
Well, Coach Buck James looking for his seniors to make plays, and it's been tough going here tonight. Interesting formation for Marion as we start their first offensive possession. Swallowed up by, I believe, Cam Sims. Rugby pile just keeps moving forward.
Gain of 5.
Spotted at the 35.
Yeah, it's they're getting the spot at the line of scrimmage and then getting into the linebacker side of the field pretty quickly. They're running the ball well, and they have pretty much all game, but the last 2 drives have looked really good.
Only 18 passing yards in the first half for Marion. They're just going to keep running it. Option, double or little halfback pass. Boogie Lockett laying a big hit, but wide open out on the far side. That was Jeremy Dent.
What's the flag for?
Maybe the hit?
That can't be. No, that's a play on the ball, and it was well after the play.
They're talking it over.
After the play and sportsmanlike against.
Against Marion, okay.
Yeah, they were booing on the sidelines.
26 yards on the previous play.
They were talking briefly, and still are actually, with the Marion coach.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Patriots.
It's after the play, so they'll mark off 15 there. It'll be first down from about the 45, thereabouts.
Been an oddly quiet game tonight.
Yeah. So it's after the play. It should be first down and 10. Yeah. So it's not 1st and 5. 1st and 10. They're struggling with the spotting here.
Brings it all the way back to the 40.
See, I think that's too far. I think it needs to come back to the 45. It's 1st and 10. That I know, but.
Near side judge trying to get the chain crew.
Still don't understand the spot there.
Yeah, they're keeping it at the 40.
I'm thinking they'll change it.
Result of the penalty,
Yeah,
first
they're
and
not.
10 for the Patriots.
Excuse me, they'll mark it at the 41.
Okay. First and 10. Razzle-dazzle play worked.
Just as I was saying, they didn't pass much in the first half. Handoff again to Riley. And again, you think you're getting him at the line of scrimmage, and he still gets a few yards out of it. They'll mark it at the 43.
Yeah, getting a little chippy out there as well, by the way.
Ball spotted at the 43.
It's been quiet on this side. It's been quiet on the Marion side, too. It's like
the
crowds have been lulled to sleep a little bit.
For high school ball,
it's
this
6-0,
age, it's
yeah.
6-0.
Yeah, fair.
It's a very low-scoring baseball game. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. They're just now trying to get set. Wow, quads.
Amani Wren here on the near side, and then quads. Well, they're going to put one in motion. That's Riley. Walker's going to keep it himself. Flag being thrown in the backfield.
Yeah, there was a lot of strange stuff going on there. I don't know if it's a hold or an illegal shift. They're going to call it a legal shift. I'd take that if I were you. But I'm not the coach.
Not today, Tim Roach.
Yeah, not today. Coach did, though. He took the penalty. Brings up second down and about 13.
Penalty is an illegal shift against the Patriots.
Yeah, that play looked all discombobulated.
Result of the penalty, second and 13. Ball
So
spotted
it'll be second and 13. Push the ball back to the 37?
Yeah.
38?
Empty set here, 5 wide.
Walker, flag flying up here on the near side, connects over the middle of the field with Dent, but
that's a illegal formation. I think they have enough on the line of scrimmage. Too many men in the backfield. Yeah.
a false start.
No, it wasn't. They let the play go, so it was illegal. It was an illegal formation, I think. Yeah, he was telling him he was not off and he needed to be off there.
Okay, backs it up to the 33.
Interesting drive so far. A lot of stuff going on for not a lot happening.
Yeah, that has been the third quarter so far.
If you could say that. Quads up top.
Empty for Walker again. Looking here on the near side for Wren. Flag flying in on Kyan Allen.
Yeah, I thought that was a lot of boxing on both sides, to be honest. But
I think Wren just sold it a little better.
He did.
Penalty is pass interference against the Wampus Cats.
Whoa. Where are we marking the ball at? Should be at about. What? Yeah, okay.
Result of the penalty, 2nd down and 3 for the Patriots.
Okay, it'll be 2nd and 3. They'll spot it at the 48.
Wow. There's a lot of penalties.
Well, there's been, 3 against Marion here on this drive?
Yeah, and they still at 2nd and 3. I'm not sure how you do that.
Give it to Dent. Dent's going to get a first down and more. Wow. Down inside the 40.
That guy's going to see the ball a whole lot more in this half, if you ask me. Hits the hole very hard and runs well after the tackle. He got 8 yards after the tackle.
Is he the one that's slow to get up?
Somebody is. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe it is. He was down earlier today. I don't see 7 on the sidelines. I see 2. I see 3.
Well,
could be. Maybe it's Cramp.
Sneak in a quick break here as they look at him. Back in 30 on Conway. Never mind.
It was a cramp.
Started to get him up.
Yeah, he's got a cramp.
I knew if I kept talking, he'd get up. Hey, you saw him. That's Nathan Berry. You saw him.
Yeah.
Or is it Landon Berry?
Landon Berry.
Yeah, Landon Berry. A lot of berries.
Who's that?
That's Jacoby Wade. Harding got their first home game last night. They won. I think it was like $1 billion to nothing. And Braxton Nixon not there with him, but I messed up Braxton Nixon in the Jonesboro game. I'm sorry, Braxton.
I apologize. You just did. That's okay. All right. Empty set now. Man coverage up top. That's where they're going to go.
Walker. Pass way out in front. Missed him by about 5 yards.
Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly the route he was expecting his receiver to run. His receiver ran more of an in and shortened it to like a skinny post, and he was throwing more of a go.
I think Colin was trying to get Jacoby Wade some more screen time over there. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Running play upcoming.
Hand off to Ward. Got through with a stiff arm and takes off. Man, it would have been a loss of 1 or 2 instead.
You've got to explode through that. All right, good stiff arm, but Joe he has to be able to make that play. He had him dead right. He goes from being 3rd and 13 to 3rd and 3.
They mark it at the 33.
Yeah, 4 down territory for the Patriots here.
This feels like the end of the first half all over again.
Yeah, it does.
Jeremiah Dent back in for Marion. Got that cramp worked out. Little misdirection here for Marion. Trayvon Logan making the tackle from behind.
Yeah, decent play there. They got 2 yards out of it, but brings up 4th down. They were going to go for it regardless.
So 4th and 1 upcoming. We saw this at the end of the first half, too.
All right, you just got to hold your spot there. Do not jump, and then stop number 7.
Walker's going to keep it.
Oh, that's
wrapped
the play.
Up by
that's
DK Turner behind the sticks. Another 4th down stand for this Conway defense.
Don't listen to me on that. He kept it. I can't believe he kept it. Great tackle, man, and great finish out there. Peyton Ruth also out there.
DK Turner getting his first start tonight.
That's nice.
Making the most of it.
2 4th and very shorts. That's your Wampus Cats, who've given up plenty on the run tonight, make the big play when they need to. Again, make the play when they need to. That's awesome. All right.
Defense doing their part. Come on, offense. Let's go.
You're going to get man coverage up top.
Carter Crow in motion. Give to Trey Harris. Trey blows through the left side. Trey Harris past the 50. Down to the 45. Big first down run for Trey Harris.
Now, they didn't touch him until he was, watch this. And good tackle from behind, but man, what a brilliant run there.
1st and 10.
Here they come.
Marion bringing the blitz. They'll go to Trey again. Trey following behind the left guard and tackle. He's going to pick up about 1 or 2.
Doubles up top, Cam's down low.
2nd and 8.
See where they shift it.
Pass out to McFadden here in the flats. Dawson McFadden tackled from behind. He'll be down to the 37.
He had designs on the first down there and got tackled up top. Good tackle there to keep him getting the first down, but he was right there.
3rd down and 2 for your Wampus Cats. Elijah Collum checks in at tight end. Carter Crow picking up the first down. Blowing through Marion Patriots, dragging them down inside the 20. They'll mark it at the 17.
Go Carter.
Is that a direct snap to Carter?
I'll have to go back and watch this. Yeah. Nice. Well, they've got him lined up there again. They did.
He's going to keep it again. Carter Crow. All kinds of space down to the 1.
Wow.
The ball came out, but they'll mark him down at the 1.
It was absolute. They're calling. Are they going to call a timeout? Somebody's down. Oh, they're fighting over the ball. It's our ball. Good fight. Glad you're out there, Cam. Wow. The Wildcat. The Wild Crow.
Here we go. The Wild Crow. I
the
like
Wild
it.
Crow.
1st and goal from the 1. Conway offense. Some momentum here. The Wild Crow. Touchdown, Conway.
The Wild Crow. What is happening right now? Watch this. Great block, by the way, up front. Bowman and McFadden.
Well, hey, off air, Buck James told us we got to do a better job getting the ball to our playmakers. Well, let's just directly snap it to them.
He didn't mention the Wild Crow. He did not say those words. Wow.
But you did. You have christened it.
So I will stand corrected. They are going to go for 2.
Nice.
I would have thought they would go for just the points,
but no Wild Crow.
Yeah, this is smart though, because it puts it in a little bit different range for Marion on the comeback.
Cam Blackman in motion. They fake to Trey Harris. Ryder Cook trying to get to the end zone, could not make it. 2-point conversion fails. 12-0. Conway extends the lead here in the third quarter. Back after this break on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe small businesses are the backbone of communities. Whether you're just getting your business off the ground, planning for future growth, or managing the day-to-day, we want you to thrive. That's why we help businesses of all kinds find their strength. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Well, Tim Roach doing Tim Roach things. He has christened a new formation for Conway, the Wild Crow. Carter Crow just marching us down the field there towards the end of that drive with that formation. And
you saw it in Bentonville. I mean, one of the few really good plays we had was Carter Crow making a quick catch and then just absolutely breaking tackle after tackle after tackle. And he did it again tonight earlier. And then on those, did he carry the ball 3 times out of the Wild Crow?
I believe so. Let me take a look at the latest stats from our man Scott Taylor.
I'm digging that, man.
The Wild Crow. Marion Patriots
Get
looking
wide.
to respond.
Get wide. Good.
Who was that out there? 19?
Is that 19 or 18? That's 19.
Brian Robinson.
Nice. And now
Senior.
a flag.
Well, he did a good job forcing Marion back inside.
I don't know who the unsportsmanlike is going to be on, but it's there.
3 carries for Carter Crow, 37 yards in the touchdown.
It's getting chippy out there. I've got one of the few texts I have. Comes from Trev, and he said they're getting a little chippy out there, and it's been that game really from the get go. They finally called a couple of them. They're talking a long time here about this is unsportsmanlike. If it's the second one on a specific player, then that's a problem.
Well, Marion coming into this game, they'd scored an average of 55 points in their first 2 games. They smelled blood in the water with this Conway team coming off of a loss at Bentonville. So they wanted to come in here and show a little dominance, show a little aggression, attitude. Yeah, it's been chippy from the start.
I would have too. I mean, you got to have a little bravado. Football's a tough game, and it's very violent, but it's also guys that once they get going, and it's just all about energy. I mean, you got to at the same time you got to go at 16, 17, and 18-year-olds. Here's the call. Not sure. He's coming over to talk to Buck. That may not be a good thing. We'll have to see about this.
Well, let's just see how old Buck James responds here.
That'll be the tell, right? I don't like the way that turned out.
He didn't like the conversation either.
Yeah.
Well, they're still talking about it. Now they're going to go over and talk to
it looks like
Marion coach.
Yeah, they are.
Lance Clark. He's in his 5th season at Marion, 30-18.
I'm hoping that they're not talking about ejecting a couple players. all the conversations with coaches and the long conference with all the officials.
Been a lot of stop in action here in the third quarter.
So it looks like they're going to call flags on both sides. All right, here we go. No signal yet from the official.
Riveting television.
Yeah, isn't it, though? Discussion after discussion. They are really, I like the way they're facing with the ball. I do like that. Maybe it's a penalty during the play and then one after the play. It's all guessing at this point. This is taking longer than an NFL review.
I think this third quarter is starting to be longer than the first half.
It is. Let's see. All right, we're coming back over. Holding against Marion, and then after the play, unsportsmanlike Conway. That's what it was.
So they mark off Marion's penalty.
Multiple penalties on the play, during the play, holding against the Patriots, after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wampus Cats.
So just offsetting?
Well, holding, so now then.
Okay, because now they're moving. Okay. Yeah. So not offsetting.
So neither coach happy. That's a long time to make neither coach happy.
First and 10 for the Patriots, ball spotted at their own.
And no clue really for us who the penalty was on against the Wampus Cats. They spot the ball at, let's call it the 22. Empty for Walker. Conway bringing the blitz. Quick pass out in the flats to Dent. Great timed pass, considering what Conway was bringing there.
Yeah, and also the same thing is that you're giving it to 7 in space, and he is enjoying that effort.
Gain of 9, ball to 31, 2nd and 1. Upcoming.
They'll go back to the run here.
Rico Ward in the backfield with Walker. Give it to him around the right edge. Just gashing this Conway defense well more than enough for the first down.
It's interesting to me that it's that side of our defensive line that is it's constantly it's that side. We've got to figure out what we're doing on the left side of the defensive line. Everybody's found that weakness. Even Jonesboro had some success there.
1st and 10 from the 37.
Trips low, single up top.
Walker fakes the handoff. He's just going to get down. He saw Boogie Lockett coming for him.
Boogie was.
I don't blame him.
He had a beeline. Boogie did.
Moves the ball back to the 34. Loss of about 3 on the play. That was smart by Walker.
Yeah, I think live to see another day there. Literally. Empty set. Got to think it's going to be passing down here. Oh, they're not set. Thank you. Sorry. I get to do this on my couch at the house. I get to say that.
Yeah.
Just not up here.
I mean, you get to say it here too.
No,
apparently.
Apparently I get to say it. Justin had a kill button up there on me. He'd probably do that.
Justin, can we program a kill button?
We cannot. It's not part of the package. Brings up 2nd and 17, though. 7 and 18.
Moves it back 5 yards.
I'm going to go long here with 84. Looking at him.
Walker looking that way indeed for Wren. Kine Allen in step with Wren.
Good coverage.
Incomplete.
Just a little bit past him, but it was good coverage.
This is a tough spot for Marion. They haven't had a lot of big explosive plays. It's been a lot of chunk work tonight. So 3rd and 18. It's a tough call for them.
They're not in danger range yet either. I mean, it's just a 12-point game. So it's still in the third quarter, amazingly, this 3-hour quarter.
At 18 here on the near side. That is Bohannon.
Flat.
Walker has to step up. Gets away. Slides down near the 40. Will be well short.
Marked him at the 38. Brings up 4th and 9.
9 on the play. 4th down and 9 for the Patriots. Ball spotted at their own 38.
Well, you'd think they'd have to bring on the punt team here.
Well, here's the thing. They've not gotten it on 4th and less than a yard twice.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. All right. Tell you, Boogie Lockett. Going to get a chance here if they kick it towards him. Man, it had a good return last time.
He did indeed.
Had a penalty. Was that on the punt or was that a kickoff return? Can't remember. Ooh, go.
Punt is away.
No.
I think he heard you.
Yeah. Punter dropped the ball on the snap, and everything went kind of sideways after that.
And then just dropped the ball off the kick. I mean, it
panicked. And the ball just stopped. The ball was intending to be on the ground.
Conway will start this drive from the 39. Feeling a little confidence in the offense after the last drive.
Yeah, that was a good-looking drive. Trey Harris looking great. Carter Crow.
Where's Carter Crow lined up?
Okay,
he's out in the slot.
Yeah.
Okay. Marion showing the blitz. Quick little hitch to Cam Blackman. Gets away from 2 defenders. Spins out of another. A step out of bounds here at the 46.
That's a fight you're looking for right there.
That is a terrible spot.
Did he step out of bounds right there?
I guess he did.
Okay, well, where did he step out of bounds?
They're marking him at the 48. I thought he was out at the 46.
Wow. Come on, man.
They flip it to Cam Blackman. Get the ball to Cam. Cam will do Cam things. Cam Blackman down to the 29 for the Wampus Cats. Another first down.
Last set of plays have gone to Carter Crow and Cam Blackman, 2 guys that you want to have the ball, besides Trey Harris, because they're loading up inside. Maybe this will free up Trey in the middle. They're probably thinking it's coming here.
They do give it to Trey, working the left side. It's going to fall forward for about 2.
12 seconds left. That'll take it to the quarter.
2nd and 8. That will indeed do it for the third quarter. Your Wampus Cats get their first touchdown of the game here in the third quarter with the Wild Crow, Carter Crow, running the ball 3 times in quarter number 3. Got 6 for your Wampus Cats. Final quarter of action coming up next on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Big play here.
2nd and 8 as we come back. Empty backfield for Ryder Cook. Cam Blackman in motion. Swing it to Cam Blackman. Cam hit immediately by K. Harris Hill.
They're going to call it. That's actually good. It was behind the line, or it was a loss on the play. So
but it's incomplete?
Yeah, they called it incomplete.
Cam Blackman.
Somebody's down.
Slow to get up.
Is that Cam?
It is Cam indeed.
He took a pop, man.
Tackle made by R.L. Johnson.
You could kind of see it coming the way the play was developing. And these Hill guys back in the secondary, they are hard hitters.
Yeah, they are.
Officials timeout.
Cam's up on his knees.
That's just getting maybe the wind knocked out of him. I hope that's all it is. But boy, he took a shot, Coach Naylor. Oh, that's not a good sign. I don't like that.
Cambrian Blackman.
Favoring that right leg. Could be a stinger because he maybe it's after when they were fighting for the ball. Had to get some help to come off.
11:49 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Wampus Cats lead by 12, driving. We have a big third down, third and long coming up here.
Doc Naylor will get a good look at Cam Blackman.
Might be the last we see of Cam tonight.
Pass was ruled incomplete on the previous play. 8 yards
Like you
to
mentioned,
gain.
incomplete pass instead of what would have probably been a loss.
Yeah, it would have been a loss of about 3.
Twins stacked here on the near sides. Carter Crow and Alex McCray.
2 downs to get it.
McFadden. And I think Elijah Collum out on the far side. So your tight ends split out there. Trey Harris empties it. Quick pass to McCray. They set up the screen. McCray gets away from one. Hat comes off on the second defender. They get it to the 26, fourth and long.
Yeah, you got to go for it for sure. And so run the clock here. That becomes a little bit of the thing, too. You want to take some clock as much as you can.
7 for the Wildcats.
Did he just call us the Wildcats?
I don't know. I didn't catch that.
I think he did. I think the PA guy just called us the Wildcats. Ryder Cook.
Oh, yeah, 24.
Going deep for Trejo McJoy. I think they're, again, just some confusion there.
Yeah, I will tell you, it was you had Carter Crow breaking open toward the boundary, and he'd already made his decision.
Turnover on downs for your Wampus Cats. 11:08 to play in the game, and Marion will take over at the 26-yard line.
Need the defense to step it up. Yes, again. Yeah, so we had a moment there where things began to look good, and Cameron goes down. And,
Cam Blackman very, very uncomfortable on the sideline getting worked on. Well, Conway defense going to have to step up again. They've been lights out tonight in terms of not allowing points.
Yeah, that's been good. Now, so bunch again.
Walker rolling out far side. Looking over the middle, finds Dent. Hit quickly, but that's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, found a little soft spot in the zone there. Good throw. On the run to the opposite side, opposite hand.
Mark it at the 39 for the Patriots.
We had a guy there, just a little late to the party.
They bunch it all up again. Handoff here on first down. Dent, just, you think there's a guys around him at the line, and he's just blowing away. Another big gain on first down for the Patriots.
2nd and 1 from the Patriot 48.
When Tay Boogie Lockett is leading your team in tackles at the safety position, that's a problem.
Not good. Ball marked at the 48, 2nd and 1 for Marion. Walker hands off.
Oh, good tackle there. Yeah.
Hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They're going to give it to him, though.
Oh, no, they did give him. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching the near side, Judge. Should be watching the far side.
Yeah. I'm not sure how he can give that to him. But.
First and 10 for the Patriots.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 49. Inside 10 minutes to play here in the final quarter. Walker fakes it, looking over the middle, finds Riley. Escaped the tackle from Boogie Lockett. Another big chunk for Marion.
Yeah, right in the soft spot of the zone, right there behind the linebackers in front of the safeties. Yeah, you don't want them to get them throwing the ball effectively now.
1st and 10 from the 32. Trying to get some players on the field. Give it to Ward. Flag came flying in right at the start of the play.
Yeah, there was something weird going on there. It looked to me like that they were not set, but umpire threw it. Yeah, they weren't set. They've looked that way. It's kind of a jumbled up. They bring guys in and things kind of get a little bit askew. Brings up 1st and 15 now.
1st and 15 for the Patriots. Ball spotted at the Wampus Cat 37.
Trying to connect with the receiver, dragging across the middle.
He was
out
open.
of his hands. It was dangerous.
Yeah, it floated just a bit. Logan couldn't quite get there. He was open, though, and that's that spot right there.
It was Christopher Bird. Number 8, listed as a linebacker, but playing some offense, I guess.
Some offense, yeah.
So 2nd down and 15 after the incomplete pass. Walker trying to get it to Dent. Stepped in front, picked off. That's DK Turner.
DK. That's a great play, DK. Cut right in front of it. Watch this. Yeah. Took a little long.
2nd interception of the night for this Conway defense. 1st for DK Turner.
He stared down. I was reading his eyes. I guarantee you he stared him down from the get-go, and it was a little late on the pass, and that gave DK just enough time to cut in front and make the catch. Nice diving catch by DK.
Bend, but don't break, and take it away. Hand off to Trey Harris. Trey breaking through. Stringing it out here near side past the 50. He'll step out of bounds at the 46.
That's the way you get out of bounds when you've got enough. No sense in trying to lower that shoulder. Look at this move right here. Right behind McFadden again. Great job. No bad blocks downfield either. You had a couple of times there where you could have maybe blocked in the back or held, and we didn't do it.
Marion bringing the house on 1st down.
If that would have been a read option there, that's the play where you put it in his belly and you pull it out, Ryder. It's wide open on the right-hand side. A little late to make that decision.
Loss of 2. Backs it up to the 48. 2nd and 12 here for Conway. Fake it to Trey Harris. Get it out to McFadden. McFadden following his blockers. Nice gain on 2nd down. Close to the sticks. 3rd and short upcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 2. Just a little, almost like a little dump pass there. Caught it behind the line of scrimmage and made great gain. Trey Harris is up on the line of scrimmage.
Wild Crow again. Carter Crow.
Yeah.
Pushing him back. Pushing him back.
Oh, that's a terrible spot, by the way. An absolutely terrible spot.
He will get the 1st down.
Wow. But, man, he got past the 35. Yeah, that's a terrible spot. My goodness.
Trey Harris over 100 yards rushing tonight. It's at 117. Well, probably more than that now. Go back to McFadden again. McFadden following behind Carter Crow and Alex McCray out blocking for him. Another 1st down for your Wampus Cats. They'll mark it at the 25.
Nice. Okay, start working some clock here. You don't have to snap it too quickly. You got them rolling back. I get that.
Ryder Cook keeps it. Ryder Cook trying to string it out and get away. Whoa. Slung down from behind.
Is there no? So I guess there's no horse collar in high school.
Ball marked at the 22.
So there's no horse collar in high school, I guess.
not in Marion.
Wow. All right, now working the clock a little bit. We had them kind of rolling backwards. That's the play, though. That's if you can make that one guy miss, that's 6. Mabry.
Well, hand off to Dylan Mabry. Dylan extending it past around the tackle. He's going to pick up about 3.
We need to get in field goal range here. We can. Probably need to pick up another first down before that would occur, so it's probably 4 down territory now.
3rd down and 2.
3 yards to gain.
This is going to be Trey. Oh, yeah.
Got
it. Like it. That helps a whole tremendous amount. Now let's go score.
Penalty is offsides against the Patriots.
Touchdown here is a big deal given the 0 that's on the scoreboard for the Marion Patriots. Be a big number.
Yeah. Give it to Trey Harris. Trey lowering the shoulder, down inside the 10.
That punish there. That defensive back is a little slow to get up. That's a lumber there. Bringing a load. Good block up front, and then bam. What a run by Trey Harris.
Down to the 7. Conway can get a first down here without scoring.
Let that clock roll. 5 minutes and counting. .445.
Conway offense happy to slow down now.
Yep.
Give it to Trey again. Trey inside the 5-second effort. Trey Harris, touchdown, Conway.
That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Great blocking up front. Trey Harris has been dynamic all night long. Just great move right there, and then broke through the tackle. 6 for your Wampus Cats.
5th rushing touchdown of the year for Trey. He's gone over 100 in all 3 games here in the non-conference. Extra point is good. 19-0. Conway extends the lead here in the 4th quarter. Back after this break on Conway Court.
Come see us. Check us out online at countryside.com. Thank you for your business.
Back live here in Marion, 4:23 to play in the game. Conway has made it a 3-score game late.
Yes. That's a big. It's a big score. Obviously, 4:23 left to go in the game. Up 19-0. Now, Marion they're trying to figure out the passing game, so we got a little danger here.
155 yards rushing tonight for Trey Harris on 22 carries. Been a workhorse tonight. Amari Davis out this week, so Trey's had to carry a little more of the load.
He has not disappointed. He's had a great night. Well, I like
great
this.
Kick from Kier.
There you go.
Cameron Parker, senior linebacker, making the tackle.
Special teams guy, and he is filling the role. Nicely done there. Great kick by Crosby Kier. Go back to that drive there by your Wampus Cats. It was a spectacular drive. Saw a lot of everything there. and you made the plays when you had to make them. And again, that's the theme I think for tonight is that defensively we've made plays that we needed. We got to continue that, obviously, but we've made plays when we needed to. It's been a kind of a bend don't break kind of approach to it. And then offensively, we've done just enough to get it into good range here.
Marion will start this drive from the 23. And off to Riley on first down.
Man,
chunk play for the Patriots.
Gain of 12. That is, I mean, they hit the hole hard. They don't hesitate.
Moves the ball to the 35. Marion going to have to pick up the pace here, down 3 scores, 4 minutes to play.
Good tackle. That gave him a little bit on the push, but that's a great tackle. That was at the line of scrimmage. Gain of 2. Wildcats, there he goes again.
Yeah, he did it again. Well, Marion just not really in any hurry here.
Brought in the guy for the sideline just barely. We got to get an eye on him. It's interesting how they're running guys in and out here. All right, they got 11.
Walker under pressure, nowhere to go. He's sacked. Flag coming in.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty on Marion. They man, come on.
Trayvon Logan and Elijah Branch having a little meeting that involved Walker. Conway fans here on the near side.
They're not liking the chippiness, by the way.
So what did you see there?
It looked to me like it was an extra. Oh, they're going to call it on us.
Penalty is a personal foul against the Wildcats.
Personal foul against the Wildcats, a.k.a. the Wampus Cats.
Wow.
Well, in their defense, they did just play Harding Academy last week,
Yeah.
who are the Wildcats.
Yeah.
I'm being generous.
Okay. Whoa.
I want an explanation on what happened there.
Another Marion Patriot. First and 10 for the Patriots. Ball spotted at the Wampus Cat 47.
Under 3 minutes to play. Empty for Walker. Quick pass. Incomplete. K. Harris Hill couldn't see it in.
We'll give that. Well, I'm okay with that. That's about a 4-yard route that didn't have a whole lot of chance of going a lot further than that. So that part's okay. If they're going to score, you want to make them chew up some clock to do it. 2:51 left.
I just have been real surprised by the lack of urgency here for Marion.
Good
Nowhere
tackle.
to go.
Yeah, good tackle there.
Great run defense here for Conway. No gain.
Good play in there by, is that Major James? Yeah, great play by Major James there.
Third down and 10.
They don't look real interested in going too fast here. I'm not sure about that.
Get it into the near the hash to Dent. Enough for a first down to the 35.
That 12-yard completion is good enough for another Marion Patriot. First and 10 for the Patriots from the Wampus Cat 35.
Passing the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Conway up 3 scores over the Patriots, 19-0, but Marion driving. Hand off to Riley. Nowhere to go. Pulled back by, I believe Gavin Perry was in there, yeah.
They haven't been able to get anything really long, but they've been able to hit the short routes into kind of the wide sides of the zone. But their threat has been running the ball. This is not the time that you can really spend time running the ball.
Gain of just 1, 2nd and 9. Walker looking over the middle. Trey Dietz. No, excuse me, Reagan Choate.
Reagan Choate
and Boogie Lockett there.
Yeah. Reagan on the underside, Boogie over the top. Boogie was wanting to pick. He didn't get it.
He wants it. 1:17 on the clock. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Did you forget the bug spray?
We did. We didn't stop, remember? Wow. We had so much fun at, what was it?
Shake Shack.
Tacker's Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope we don't lose Marion off the non-conference schedule because I would love to come back just for that. Quick pass out to Dent. Pushed out of bounds. Past the 25. Enough for a first down.
But $1:10 left. Keep him in bounds. Run the clock or no?
1st and 10 from the 24.
He must have gotten out of bounds there.
Having a little dueling bands going on right now. Walker under pressure, had to get rid of it a little quicker than he wanted to. In and out of the hands of number 11.
Elijah Washington with some good coverage there.
Key Harris Hill, or excuse me, Hall.
That was good coverage by Elijah there. They ran,
well, it's Hill. I have Hall on one of them and Hill on the other.
They ran 3 guys in the pattern, and we had good coverage on all of them there. Got to think the defense really wants a shutout at this point.
I want it.
Yeah, I know.
So I know they want it.
Yeah. Just got to go tough here.
DK Turner pushing Dent out of bounds. Quick little out. Moves it inside the 20.
On the completion, 3rd down and 4 for the Patriots from the Wampus Cat 19.
3rd and 4 from the 19.
Might be on the lookout for the run here, just because they can try to get a first down. What do we got here? A whistle and a stoppage. We got a player that needs to come out. I'm not sure. He must have had equipment issue or a blood on the uniform issue.
Down and 4 for the Patriots. Cam Riley on the carry.
4th and 1.
That 5-yard rush is good enough for
him. Oh, they gave him the oh my gosh. Yeah, okay.
1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball spotted at the Wampus.
Well, now Marion trying to speed things up a bit.
Yeah.
40 seconds to play. 1st and 10.
Good tackle.
Big hit from Trey Dietz.
Yeah, nicely done there, Trey. And also getting up out of the pile is Juju.
Gain of 2 on the rush. 2nd and 8 for the Patriots from the Wampus Cat.
2nd down and 8 after the gain of 2. Clock down to 15. Walker gets the pass out. Swallowed up. That may do it here. Clock still running. 5 seconds. Marion will let this one run out. Your Wampus Cats come to Marion. Find a way to score some points in the defense. A number of takeaways tonight. And they get the shutout here to close out non-conference.
Marion with 55 points a game coming in, and Wampus Cats giving up about 39, 37 points a game. And they throw a shutout? What is that? Great defensive effort, man. Great job by the players, coaches, game plan, all that stuff. These guys came in riding high, and they're at home and trying to prove a point, and we just defensively just took it to them.
We'll have the final stats and player of the game coming up next after this break on Conway Court.
At First Security, we love our home state, but Conway might be our favorite community of all. We pour our time, energy, and resources into the nonprofits and charitable organizations working hard to make Conway a better place for us all. Investing in students, schools, and educators. Helping neighbors triumph over challenges. Building faith, building hope, and looking forward to our shared future. First Security, proud to be your bank and your bankers, making Conway even better.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Hey, Wampus Cat fans, Jeff Matthews here. For 25 years, you've tuned into Conway Court broadcasts of Wampus Cat football. And each season, our crew works to raise the bar with our coverage. And that dedication was recently honored with a Telly Award, recognizing excellence in sports coverage nationwide. This award belongs to all of us, the athletes on the field, the viewers at home, and the talented crew who make every broadcast possible. Thank you for watching Wampus Cat football for 25 years, only on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Live here in Marion, closing things down, and hey, great response from your Wampus Cats tonight.
They responded well. They were resilient. They were all the things we talked about before the game. They did all that, and so man, so pleased for everybody. Ryder played a great game, but boy, I mean, there were some great plays on defense tonight, and just hats off to the defense, man. What a great job.
Kind of made it tough for me tonight. For player of the game, I mean, I could have gone with Carter Crow, the Wild Crow. I mean, he had 3 carries, got Conway their first score. Could have just gone with the whole defense, gets a shutout, or what? We had 2 turnovers, or 3? No, just 2.
I think.
2 takeaways, but it's got to be Trey Harris. I mean, 155 yards on 22 carries tonight, and that final touchdown from him here in the fourth quarter really sealed the deal for the Wampus Cats.
There were times where he really took over. I mean, he just, and they knew it was coming, and they finally, after about the third or fourth, just run like that right there. They'd say, "Okay, that's enough. We've got to stop it." But well, when it came to crunch time and you needed that score at the end of the ball game, he made it happen. Great game by Trey Harris.
That's now 3 games. Every non-conference game this year, he's gone over the 100-yard mark, and he's got 5 rushing touchdowns now on the season. Let's go ahead and take a look at our final numbers compiled by Scott Stats Taylor. Total yards tonight for your Wampus Cats, 319 yards of total offense, and the 2 takeaways. And, I mean, you hold a team that's had scored 111 points, you hold them to nothing tonight.
That's remarkable stat right there. I cannot believe we did that. And, again, it's just a great effort by your defense, great effort by the coaches getting prepared, because this team was coming in high at home, and, man, we took it to them.
Well, this is our final game of the non-conference schedule. What does that mean? It means next week, week 3, your Wampus Cats will have a bye, try and get a little healthier. Had some guys banged up tonight. So they'll have a bye heading into conference play. So in 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be back home in Conway playing host to Little Rock Southwest.
The Griffins.
As we kick off 7A Central play. He's Tim Roach. I'm Levi Gilbert. Take a look at the credits here at the end. A lot of hard work went into tonight to bring you a quality broadcast all the way back home or wherever you're watching from tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks in 7A Central play.
Go Cats.